Would you honor us?
Yes, indeed. This is George Takei, and I have a bone to pick with Little Loopy. Just so everybody knows, I was the first one in America to say the phrase, "Woo-hoo, I love cock." That's right. I was the one who came up with, "Woo-hoo, I love cock." I know Howard gets his balls all in a knot when someone steals from him. I'm the same way, buddy. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
I don't blame you.
I love cock.
There you go. There it is. She stole that from George. Lupe, say it.
Woo! I love cock.
Oh, that's the way you read it.
Well, that's it.
Woo!
Peanuts is my favorite. Woo! I love cock.
Woo! I love cock.
I love peanuts.
I love penis.
You have a big peanuts?
You have a big penis?
Peanuts is my favorite.
What's my favorite?
Peanuts is my favorite.
Peanuts are my favorite.
Not peanuts.
That's what
Peanuts
I
is my
heard.
favorite.
Peanuts.
Peanuts are my favorite.
I love anal.
I love peanuts.
I love anal.
I love Anna.
I love anal.
I love Anna.
My God, this is like Berlitz for perverts.
It's over.
Repita, por favor. I love anal.
I love anal.
Repita.
It sounds like Anna.
Yeah, well, she's...
I love anal.
Repita, por favor.
See? I love Anna.
Peanuts is my favorite.
Peanuts are my favorite.
Penis.
You have a big peanuts?
You have a big penis?
I love peanuts.
It sounds like peanuts.
All right. Well, maybe she loves peanuts.
I think she
Peanuts.
does.
Maybe all this time this wasn't
Or
dirty
small
at all.
penis.
Peanuts.
David Arquette never showed up.
Oh, you're
didn't.
kidding.
No.
His
maybe-
friend just showed up.
His buddy showed up, but not David.
What's
so.
happening?
I don't know, but I got to remind David I leave at 10 o'clock. I'm supposed to anyway.
What about Courtney Cox?
No, she's not in town.
She's
He's
not
in town.
He's in town.
Believe me, he's the draw.
But he's not here.
No, he never made it in. Maybe he overslept.
Maybe he's going to be late. Like someone I have sitting next to me.
Yeah, like Benji. All right. There was a bunch of things I was going to do here. First of all, yeah.
Everybody's asking out here for the Jackie stuff.
Yes,
Oh.
you mentioned earlier today that you needed to play some Jackie tape.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things to play, but all right, if you want to do a little Jackie tape, then we'll get to the news.
Okay.
Yeah, Jackie promoted his show by saying that he was going to answer any question about leaving our show.
Yeah, apparently he couldn't come up with any great way to say, another double entendre to announce the show this week.
You know, but I mean, it's the same old Jackie stuff. But it was actually his best show, I think, because it's always interesting to hear Jackie talking about us.
Yeah?
I think so. But, Jackie's got that convoluted Jackie logic that always does
Which
him
is
in.
why that's the beauty of Jackie.
Yeah. I mean, it's very simple. Jackie needed to... It's the best thing ever happened to me. I had to get off alcohol. Like, you need to be off the show to get off
getting up
alcohol.
early,
Right.
you can't stop drinking.
In fact, if you get up early, it's more reason to stop drinking. I didn't want more. I wanted some more money, but it wasn't unreasonable. But it wasn't unreasonable to him. All that kind of stuff. For him, it wasn't unreasonable.
Well, it's always different when you're the payer, not the payee.
Yeah, I don't see him paying anybody. He's always looking for interns. Okay, here's Jackie talking about Benji ruining the rhythm of the show.
Oh, I can't wait.
You here, Benji, or are you out?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It's interesting how you ruined the rhythm of the show. According to Jackie.
You know, it was very weird that they sat Benji next to me because it was odd because
I did that. There's no they.
Who's this they he's talking?
Me. He never can say my name. You'll see. It's a common theme throughout a lot of this Jackie stuff. It's me. I'm the one who decided to put Benji in the studio.
We had the perfect show.
We had the perfect show. Listen, so this logic is terrific to me. Listen in.
It was like it's like putting an extra guitar player next to Paul McCartney. No, I'm making a joke. But
So he's Paul McCartney. No, it's more like we have a show that does comedy, and I found a guy who's a good comedy writer, and I'm adding a comedy writer to the show. And I wanted him to experience being in the studio.
That would be like Fred saying that when Jackie came, he ruined the rhythm.
Well, yeah. You know what we should do? We should bring Jackie back on the show and then tell him he ruined the rhythm of our show. Kick him out. Have Benji fire him. At this point, I think Jackie would agree to any terms to come back to our show. I'm going to make Benji his boss.
Had the perfect rhythm and the perfect everything, and I was writing
The perfect rhythm and the perfect everything, according to him. Maybe I didn't think so.
jokes on the fly, but not only was I writing jokes on the fly, but Fred was writing jokes on the fly and handing them to me. So I was writing jokes, reading what Fred wrote, deciding...
Wow, what a hard job.
He's on the verge of saying, I was ruining the rhythm.
Yeah.
Why were you
The
bothering
words are on
him?
his lips, and I think they've actually come out sometimes. Where
Right.
it's like, you know, you only got in the way when I wrote those things because I felt like sometimes it might have been a duplication of what I said, or we were already
Yeah,
past
he
it.
gave me that rap a couple of times, and I said I wasn't interested in it.
I know.
I said, Fred's going to write, and that's it.
You know what? It's like, God bless Jackie. I love the guy. And contrary to what all the people in the audience say, I'm not standing in his way of coming back on the show. He wants to come. If Howard wants him here,
Oh, he
he'll
talks
be
about
here.
that. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's coming
good.
up.
I can't wait.
between the two, putting them up, and we had a perfect rhythm. It was clockwork. It was Tinker's to Evers to Chance, to quote from the new baseball or the old baseball DVD series. That's unbelievable. But we were a perfect team. Imagine. And what Benji wrote, or what he writes, is funny as hell. But it's like if somebody was sitting next to Fred, if he was sitting next to Fred and said, here, try this sound effect, I'm sure it would be great. But Fred's busy deciding what sound effect and putting it in. And if you're going, what about this one? And he's got to decide which of the two, it slows things up. So now, instead of just Fred, I got what I'm writing. I'm listening.
He's yelling.
I don't even know why he'd want to come back with all
George,
this difficulty.
You ever hear such nonsense?
I'm expecting him to say you ruined the rhythm of the show.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of it. Believe me, I ruined the rhythm of the show.
Listening to Howard while I'm writing, I'm deciding between what I wrote and what Fred wrote. Now I'm deciding between what I wrote, what Fred wrote, and what Benji wrote.
Well, imagine when I'm trying to talk and you're throwing up all these notes. That does not ruin my rhythm.
So I got my hand. There was no reason to have him, and I think whoever sat him there.
Me.
Whoever. Like, who put somebody on our show?
Like on the Howard Stern show, who do you think puts people in the studio?
Who does that?
Whoever sat him there. Whoever sat him there.
Like, is he serious?
Oh, my God.
As serious as a heart attack.
I love that. Whoever sat him there. I sat him there.
Sat him, so it'd be like, you see how easy replaceable? Imagine if somebody's sitting next to him.
And now, there's the Jackie paranoia. I love listening. This is what brings it all back. Jackie had said that to me a couple of times. They're trying there. It's me. I'm trying to teach Jackie a lesson to show you how easily I could replace you. That never even occurred to me. I just liked Benji. Benji had been interning here for a while, and he'd been working for us for a while, and I liked what he was doing, and I thought, well, maybe he can add something. I was trying to teach him a lesson. He got off.
It's going to be how easy it is to replace him.
It had
That's
nothing
what
to do
they're
with
showing
it.
him.
Wasn't looking to replace him. We offered him a boatload. We offered him a boatload of dough to stay.
No, but you could be reading into that, though.
It would be like, there was deciding between what I wrote, what Fred wrote, and what Benji wrote. So I got my hand. There was no reason to have him, and I think whoever sat him there, sat him, so it'd be like, you see how easy replaceable? Imagine if somebody's sitting next to Rob.
No, but you could be reading into that, though, because you don't know exactly what they said.
No. I'm not, whether I'm reading into it or not. The point is, there was no reason. It's not like
there was no reason. In other words, in Jackie's mind, everything was perfect. There was no reason.
Yeah.
But maybe in my mind, it wasn't perfect.
Although if it was perfect, why'd he walk away?
No, he's saying the show was perfect. Why would I put Benji there? In his opinion, the show was perfect. I never think the show is perfect. I look to improve the show.
we didn't have enough jokes. You know, imagine somebody saying to Robin, no, don't do this news story, do this news story. She's perfectly capable.
Nobody told him what to write.
No.
I just wanted more jokes.
And different perspectives.
That's right. Why not?
You know, nobody ever said, well, the show's not funny enough, let's kick it into gear, you know.
Nobody ever said that. How about I said that?
Maybe it could be funnier.
Yeah. Maybe we're sitting here number one in New York with an 8 share. Maybe we can pump that to an 11 or a 12. Who knows where we could go? Turns out Benji didn't pump it up at all.
Jackie probably was right.
That's right.
And nothing against Benji, but it was just an odd
Nothing against Benji.
He
thing.
just ruined the show.
Yeah, I mean, no comedy show ever has more writers. That'd be stupid.
Why would you have more jokes?
Right. Why would you want more funny people working on the show? You like that clip?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yes.
That's our Jackie.
There's our
A
boy.
little historical documentary.
All right, let's see. There's one clip where Jackie says he wants to be back on the show, and then there's
He
another clip
contradicts himself.
where he goes, it's the best thing I ever made off the show. Let's see. Oh, you want to hear Jackie do his money rap?
Yes.
I mean, all of okay, all of them work.
Let's hear
Here they go. Jackie talks money.
All right.
What I'd really like to know, Jackie, and I'm a huge fan and I appreciate your talent, have you ever, if you feel any kind of responsibility for maybe asking a little bit too much, not saying everything you asked for wasn't necessary, but maybe asking a little too much and maybe...
Absolutely not.
Listen to this. Jackie was overpaid, in my opinion. No offense to Jackie, like he says about Benji. No offense to Benji. No offense to Jackie, but Jackie was over. Jackie, you know what? Jackie did not understand, and I told him this many times. He has no idea what people get paid in radio.
Right.
And we were the #1 show. That is true. But he got a very good salary. And quite frankly, Mel was very generous with him. Very generous. He should have taken the money and ran. And I told him that. I said, you're blowing it big time.
Absolutely not. I don't know what you think I asked for, but what I asked for was not enough
There are guys running major morning shows that don't get a third of what Jackie gets. I'm telling you. I know what people get.
to break the bank. And I made a firm decision that I wasn't going to discuss numbers, but I'm sure whatever you think it was, it's nowhere near what you thought. What I asked for was absolutely fair.
Absolutely fair.
To him.
To him.
But what is fair?
Well, Jackie knows what's fair. You know how Jackie is. He knows everything. What I asked for was absolutely fair. They were getting a bargain, quite frankly.
The point is, it was more than they thought I should be paid. And it was,
They.
Those people.
The they. There's no they.
So I guess it was too much as far as they were concerned, but it wasn't like I'm asking for so much money because I want to lose the job. It was like I drew a line in the
I think the same people that put Benji in the studio, they figured this out, too.
Well, I love this. He drew a line in the sand, even though it wasn't all about money. He did draw a line in the
Yeah.
sand.
Well, he used to say, I'm a hippie. I don't even care about money.
right.
But here's what you're paying.
stand for myself. And the bottom line is,
Jackie drew a line in the sand and then left with sand.
And now he's a beachcomber.
Right. Now he's on the sand full time.
rescinded and said, hey, I'll just take what the offer was. But it was.
By the way, this is 12 years later. And he's still yapping about this. It's enough.
This conversation was when?
12 years ago.
Last night.
No, this ran.
This ran last night. This
Yeah.
is Jackie's show last night. It's almost like it was 12 years ago.
Too late. But no, I didn't ask for way too much. That is the honest to God truth. I've never ever said to myself, gee, I should ask for a little less because, it wasn't too much.
Wasn't it kind of a process and you were kind of at that point where you
what
weren't that
happened is
far
we
apart
went
at the
back
end?
and forth twice.
Oh, yeah, he's yelling. What's he yelling about? We went back and forth twice. I remember. Jackie made his demands. They came to me and said, look, we're not paying it. You better fucking man up and get rid of this fucking guy. We're not paying him. I said, come on, give him another conversation, please. He doesn't know what he's doing. He'll come to his senses. I felt bad for him. I knew he was committing career suicide. I felt bad for the guy. Called me a sap. He got back on the phone with Tom. Not fair. Tom said, okay, we're done.
Goodbye.
And offer off the table, I am not hiring you. I don't care who goes to bat for you. I don't care if Howard comes to bat for you. I don't care if Mashiach himself lands on the earth.
He's back.
He ain't coming back. If Mashiach said, we want Jackie back, Tom. Mashiach, F you. He's not coming back. I'm not kidding. So that was it. I mean, and then he calls back a month or so later, and he goes, all right, I give in.
I'll take it.
He calls me. I'm going to take it. I go, it's off the table.
It's gone.
That's gone. That's it. Party over. What? You're ruining the rhythm of the show. Fuck Benji. Benji, I knew he took my job. But Benji didn't take his job.
No, he left his job.
Right.
And then I didn't hear from him for 2 months. It was a complete stalemate. So that's
stalemate.
No, there was no stalemate.
He was gone for 2 months, and 2 months earlier they had decided never to hire him again. There was no stalemate.
The negotiation was over.
It was over. But Jackie was used to like getting his way.
Right. So he was sitting waiting for a call.
Right. The call didn't come. By the way, we're in the middle of a 12-year stalemate. If you want to technically call it a stalemate.
Yeah, it's never ended.
Right.
I stayed home, and maybe I shouldn't have stayed home. But who knows what the proper way to negotiate is? I don't know. You know, they always told me get a lawyer, so I finally got a lawyer and did what the lawyer told me to do. It'd be pretty stupid that your therapist says stop.
The lawyer told Jackie, "I'm going to teach Mel Karmazin how to negotiate." Well, he taught him all right. He taught him. 12-year stalemate. The guy's still teaching him.
Well, you're teaching
yourself.
him.
What?
You're teaching him.
I'm not teaching anybody anything.
Just by playing this back, you're responding.
On the head with a hammer. Well, fuck you. I'm going to keep hitting myself in the head with a hammer. What's the point?
So do you think they wanted you off the show, or do you think they just didn't want to pay you what you were asking?
I never thought they want. Geez, I have never even let that thought go through my head. You mean like
it's impossible?
Are you going to call me a Jew bastard now?
No, that's fun. No, that's a very viable question. Like because if they wanted me off the show the first time, why would they have? Because they went from a figure to another.
Yeah, there was a big conspiracy to get him off the show. No, we wanted him on the show. I like Jackie. I like working with him. I turned to him when we were on that private jet to Vegas. We're coming home, actually, from Vegas. And I said to him, we're sitting there eating steaks, lobsters. Jackie was schnurring everything he could into that fucking handbag, his beach bag he carried.
He's carrying food home from the plane.
Bottles of champagne, you name it, in that fucking bag. What a schnurrer. I said to him, Jackie, where are you ever going to be treated like this? Oh, I don't care. I don't care, right? I can get along without any of this. I mean, if they're not going to give me what I want, I'm saying fuck you. I was like, hey, vey. As he's shoving the endless freebies into that beach bag. It was a magical beach bag, like Felix's bag of tricks.
It never got overstuffed.
It was bottomless.
Yeah.
Robin, I saw cases of water, champagne bottles, chicken, bluefish, all in that bag. It was bottomless. I mean, it was unbelievable.
Figure to another figure, so they moved twice. I mean, they were incremental, but
so it was a process.
It was a process for about 5 minutes, and then it stopped.
And it just got to a head. And
but if it wasn't like, here's what we're offering, take it or get the hell out of here, and and it certainly was insulting. What my salary was to begin with wasn't insulting. I mean, it was a lot of money. It was a lot of money for a guy on the radio. It just wasn't a lot of money for a guy in the Beatles. I know everybody's sick of that.
I love him, though. I do. I love this guy. Listen, I gave him a show on Howard 101 because I like him.
Yeah, and here's the tape from that show.
That's why I like him. I got tape. I still can't believe that this guy doesn't have a thought process. He's a bright guy. I'd love to give him an IQ test. I guarantee it'd be high. But when it comes to common sense, there isn't any there. I hate to say it. I've told him that to his face. I said, Jackie, you got to put my brain in your head. You don't want your brain. You can't even add. Benji, you should start sitting in on Jackie's show and ruin the rhythm. You imagine you were clinging to that flight to Vegas. Benji was clinging to the wing. They wouldn't even let him. We wouldn't even let him sit in the plane. Jackie thinks that Benji ruined the rhythm. I think Benji sat there quietly, wrote 6, 7 lines,
right.
And put him up there. Benji's trying to steal his job. We hear Jackie say, you want more, Jackie?
Sure.
All right.
I'm fascinated by the Jackie logic.
Wants to be back on the show.
Have you ever just went in and maybe just tried to make amends with Robin? Because she seems to be the one that's really hoping to get you back on.
We had a Christmas party. And everybody could.
I had a Christmas party, and I invited him. We had a Christmas party.
Christmas party.
That's the Jackie mentality. We had... What we? White man?
There's they, there's we, and none of it's right.
It's me. I threw a Christmas party that I paid for so my staff could have a Christmas party.
Yeah.
What is this we had a Christmas party? All right, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Did we marry Beth, or did I marry her?
Have you ever just went in and maybe just tried to make amends with...
I know Jackie didn't even like when I was dating Beth.
Really?
Well, I started dating her right toward the end of the relationship. I mean, he would never consciously admit this, but I had him over when I was using Dominic for his house.
Yeah. Using Dominic for his house.
Well, I was there, and remember I wouldn't let Dominic stay at his own house?
Right, yes.
I took it over.
Yes.
Jackie came over one time by the pool, and he got a load of Beth. Then he'd always say to me, "Say hello to your beautiful lady." And I knew what that meant. Uh-oh. That was trouble. I knew he'd get jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Say hello to that give a kiss to the beautiful lady. I want her. I want her.
He wanted to negotiate her into...
Yeah, right. You are ruining my life. I want your life. I want your money. Oh. Say hello to your beautiful lady. Hey.
Robin, because she seems to be the one that's really...
So he put out the theory that you're really the blockade,
right. Yeah.
To his happiness.
Get you back on.
We had a Christmas party, and everybody couldn't have been nicer. Robin said to me, "Why haven't you called me to go to dinner?" And I was like, from what I hear...
What, were you on acid? You want to go to dinner with Jackie?
He says, "Are you ever going to go have dinner with me?"
Oh, okay, that's different. Because I can't imagine you wanting to have dinner. I had to go to dinner with Jackie twice. Listen, Howard, let's get down to business. Reason for my dinner, I mean, of course I want to see you. I miss you. Yeah, right. I've been thinking, I'm enjoying doing the radio show. And I don't know if you want me on more nights, but if, I'm finding that I really like being the lead guy, the host. And I'm thinking, with your blessing, I'd like to go shop this to terrestrial radio or some of the other channels. Jackie, feel free. Well, I don't want to burn any bridges. Oh, really? You're not burning any bridges. So what are you saying? You can have your show. You can leave the show tomorrow. You can
Whatever is good for you.
If you get a job at terrestrial radio, I do not want to stand in your way. Feel free. I don't think you heard what I said. I could potentially...
I'm going to shop the show.
I'm going to shop the show. You're in danger of losing it. I heard what you said. And as much as I want that show exclusively, I'm willing to put my beliefs aside and my desires aside so that you can succeed. Well, what if Mad Dog Radio wants it? What's the comedy channel called?
Raw Dog.
What if Raw Dog wants it? Raw Dog? Okay. I'm all right with that. Really? You must be intoxicated.
You would never want to go to dinner with me, and she actually Facebooked me
Is that true?
She Facebooked me like a month or two ago.
Did you Facebook him?
Yeah,
What, are you crazy?
I was looking in some, Jackie was a mutual friend of somebody. I was like, oh, there's Jackie, and I friended him.
Yeah. He's friend requested me. I turn him down. I ignore him.
And I actually asked her a question to make sure it was her. I asked her a question that only she would know the answer
identity
to.
proof?
And she wrote back, yeah. And she, what street you grew up on. And she wrote back the right answer. But then I never heard from her again. So, have I ever gone in with my hat? I mean, I've told them I would love to be back on the show, and I have no animosity. I really can't apologize because I don't think should I just say I'm sorry for whatever I did? If I, tell me what I did wrong and I'll say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have stayed home, but that was my only negotiation tool left.
How do we all manage to negotiate without staying home?
I don't know.
How does that happen? How do you manage never to walk out?
I don't know what goes on in his negotiations.
How come you used to say to him, Jackie, talk to me? I don't walk out. Fred doesn't walk out.
Right. No. Well, again, we have agents.
Right.
For years, he wouldn't get an agent. And
No.
He was doing this all on his own. And
Why
he'd
should
get
I do it?
emotional.
I don't want to give up my 10%. I mean, why should they get 10% of my money?
It was ridiculous what went on with him.
He doesn't care about money, but he didn't want to give up 10%.
If he wants to come back, he sure knows how to endear himself.
That would be Jackie.
Right? I mean, and you know what the truth of it is? Tom did say to us, if you don't get this straightened out pretty soon, you're going to lose your, when you finally sign your contract, it goes retro to January 1st at the new salary. And he said he actually kind of pushed the envelope a little, like, hey, if you don't sign, you're going to lose the retro stuff, and I'm not putting any blame on him, but like...
Listen to this negotiation, the retro stuff.
What blame?
I don't know. Blame.
Tom's negotiating as a businessman. Tom has absolutely no vested interest other than, okay, dollars and cents. End of discussion.
They tried to negotiate with him. He turned it down twice. And then Tom said, all right, it's over. That was it. There's no blame. Everyone had enough. No one could take it anymore. That was it.
I told everybody I would love to be back on the show, and if they wanted me back on the show, I would come on. To me, that's as big an olive branch as you could, right?
Oh,
what
an olive branch.
Offering an olive branch.
Didn't know we were at war.
Yeah, we're not at war. He thinks we're at war. Telling you. As nice as I am to him. I'm not at war with him. I liked him. I tried to hire him. I couldn't get him. I couldn't afford him.
Do you think Fred and Robin have taken this kind of...
Everybody says that, and I'm not sure. I'll tell you, from a pure comedy standpoint, Gary and Fred and Robin have been on holiday since I walked out that door. You know what I mean? I'd go like that, and it'd be 10 minutes of Robin, or I'd say Martian.
Jackie.
So
Jackie.
nothing's happened to us since then.
Not
There's
at all.
never been another uncomfortable moment on the show for anyone.
Jackie was the instigator.
He
orchestrated
was the
everything.
orchestrator of all of that.
Yeah. It's amazing how we've survived without it. It's been 11 years or 12 years.
Gary'd be walking out the door and said, Howard, look at that ass. And I was a Trump, but that was my job.
Right.
Rochester, that was my job. You know what I mean? So I can't believe that they have animosity towards me, but maybe they do.
Animosity?
And, if
Animosity.
they're mad at me for fucking up the Beatles.
The Beatles. Hey, with the Beatles.
Put us back, Paul's mad at John for breaking up the band. We'll take John back in the fucking band, I'm
not mad at him for breaking up. He decided to leave. I'm not mad. And guess what? The Beatles are doing just fine.
You know what? It's more fun without him.
That's it. He doesn't get it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, elaborate. Explain to him why it's more fun without him.
People just get along better here.
Right.
Nobody's at odds.
Right. We just come in and we enjoy doing the show.
Yeah, everybody really wants to be here.
Right.
And everybody really has a good time being here.
And quite honestly, there seems to be a better rhythm. To use someone else's words.
No.
All right. Do you want any more or are you done?
Oh, no, come on.
Leaving was the best decision he ever made.
All right, let's hear that.
Or do you want to hear Howard doesn't want him back? All right, I'll play you Howard doesn't want him back.
Well,
first.
I don't know how leaving was the best decision he ever made since he wants to come back.
That's what I'm saying. This is about 10 minutes later. He goes all over the place.
Everybody wants me to say that I'm sorry I left. I feel terrible.
He's absolutely sorry he left.
That the fans are upset, and I feel terrible how much it affected the show. But
it didn't affect the show in the least.
Oh, my God.
We had a bunch of good years with Artie. I don't know. We're having fun. We seem to move from terrestrial to satellite. And,
yeah.
It's just everything's...
How did it affect the show?
I don't know. The show's still going. People still want us. I don't know.
It was the best single decision I ever made.
But why? Why do you say that?
Because I've never been healthier or happier.
And the show, of course, was making him unhealthy.
Well, let me say this. We care about Jackie's health.
Right.
And that's why he can't come back.
That's it.
And
Thank you. Go have dinner with him and explain that.
And I certainly don't want him unhappy in any way, shape, or form.
See, that's the important thing, which
he's going to blame the show for him being unhealthy.
I think
Hasn't
he
really
was
come up,
drinking
is
when
that-
we met him.
I think, here's my theory. He left the show His life was completely in shambles.
Yes.
And he stopped drinking because he said, what the fuck did I just do?
I got to get myself together.
I guess if I sat on the beach for 12 years, I'd be healthier, too. And happier.
No, because nobody believes it. You know, it was like one of those dominoes things where I would have never got divorced. I would have never quit drinking. And that's nobody's fault. That's my own fault. But I knew I was caught in the golden handcuffs. So, Jackie, why don't you just stop working weekends? Because of dangling money that any comedian that ever worked for...
Well, now no one's dangling money.
That happened, too. So that was a problem. That's gone now, too.
Yeah. Everything's been solved. In other words, he was tired and burnt out. So instead of giving up his weekend gigs...
He gave up his job.
He gave up his job, and now the weekend gigs are gone.
$20 a night is not going to turn down $20,000 a night. They're just not. And other comics totally get
I thought you didn't care about money.
that.
So some of it was self-preservation.
You know, it really was. I knew I had to quit drinking eventually. But those are my own demons. I don't put that on anyone. I don't. All I say.
I don't think you're putting it on us.
My whole thing is, it was my right to make a decision. I made the decision, and I lived with it.
No, we made the decision.
Bullshit. You were lobbying for more money. You didn't get it. You stayed
blew up
away.
in your face.
And then
2 months later, you wanted your job
you
back.
decided that it was a great decision. You didn't make a decision. You were staying.
I told Jackie, if he wants to be a great broadcaster, I did tell him this at dinner, you got to come clean and be honest.
Yeah.
That's not an honest answer.
It's like Ellen DeGeneres saying she didn't want to judge people.
Yeah. She wants to judge people. She just was lousy at it.
Yeah.
She won't admit it.
Jackie wanted to keep this job.
Right.
He blew up in his negotiation and ruined it.
That's right.
And so now he decided to leave.
Right. It's the best decision he ever made.
And I've just really enjoyed my life for the last 8 or 9 years. And I know people don't want to hear.
Yeah, but it's been 11 years.
He's been gone 12 years.
He's been gone 12 years and he's enjoyed 8 or 9 of them. All right. That's not a bad
That's
average.
not a bad track record.
But that is the gospel.
The gospel, according to Jackie. Right. So, all right, here's the last one.
Oh, God.
This is, he figured out that I don't want him back.
In all truth be told, and I think anybody in here would agree with me, if he wanted me on that show, I'd be there.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I'm referred to as he.
Finally, you were making some decision.
Right. Finally.
Not they, not
no.
we.
Bottom line, he figured out that if I really wanted Jack on the show, somehow he'd be back. Despite
Somebody else sat Benji next to him, but
Right.
you could get him back on
Right.
the show.
Howard, Fred, Gary, they all get to weigh in. But if Howard wanted me there, I think I'd be there. And that's the truth. You know what I mean? I mean, he loves them and respects them to death. But I really think push comes to shove, you know.
Do you have a thought of maybe why he hasn't asked you to come back?
He's cheap. No, I told you. No, I have no idea. You know, I'm sure it's over. I'm sure he thinks the ship has sailed, and I'm sure it has. Although, the one thing that doesn't make sense is the few times I've walked back in there, it's been so great. But, you know, maybe it's like going to dinner with your ex-wife. You can have a great time because at the end of dinner, she's going home and you're going home, you know.
I knew we'd have a Jackie analogy in there.
Well, it's a good one. You know what I mean? But
complimenting himself. It's a good analogy. I'm his ex-wife.
Jirish, seriously, do you agree?
It's like dating your ex-wife.
No, but Jirish, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think you and Nancy are a very nice couple. No, I know exactly. I know what you mean.
But do I think it? I think it'd be great fun, you know. And it was very weird. I have no idea. And one of the reasons I haven't gone in there and actually confronted it and say, what's the deal? Because I don't know what the deal is with Artie. And the last thing I would want to do is be saying, you know, let me have a seat.
Yeah, Jackie would never want to step on Artie's toes. You know how thoughtful Jackie is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell Jackie. We're waiting for Artie.
That's right.
Yeah, we got it's like the Seder. We're waiting for Elianovi to walk through the door.
If that job's still, you know, that makes the whole thing crazy. But everybody says, no, he's not coming back, which, you know, I think it's a dead issue, but I loved being on the show, and that's where I stand.
All right. There it is, a little of Jackie's show from last night, a little recap, if you will.
That is so much fun.
That is so much fun.
How come I still love talking to Jackie about why he left?
Maybe you want him back, and he could come in every day and talk about why he left. It's all over the place, isn't it? That's why you love it. Because you don't think any of that's real. That's why you love it.
I love the spin.
Wouldn't it be the incredible Jackie, the communicator, if he sat down and said, ladies and gentlemen, I called this show tonight that you can ask any question, and now I'm going to be the real Jackie. Mm-hmm. I made the biggest blunder of my life. I was a comic, was struggling for many years. In fact, I think when we hired Jackie, he was in his 40s. I don't know. I'm not kidding. Right?
Could have been. Yeah. I don't know.
And suddenly this guy, this very popular, guy on a roll, radio announcer, has a great team, taps me to be on the show, and I made a terrible mistake. And I want to warn the kids out there not to do this kind of thing. There's no job like what I had in radio. It was a one in a million. I was making great money. Also, my stand-up career blew up. Right. It was unbelievable. All because of this show and the fans. And I fucked it all up. I fucked it up. And I could kick myself in the head for this. And Howard even begged me. He said, listen, Jackie, do another 5 years. Make some money. Put it in the bank. He said it to me, and I ignored him. And that guy is a good friend. Because
it was the stupidest decision I ever made.
Right. He tried to tell me, and I didn't listen. And I am throwing myself at the feet of 10 psychiatrists to straighten me out. Wouldn't that be refreshing?
Getting the smile out of his voice, that whole thing, and just really coming clean.
But that's not Jackie. Though.
Yeah, sounds out of character.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it would be compelling to hear the real guy. Oh, my God, I blew it. I blew it.
You're talking to the guy who blew one of the best gigs ever.
When you hear about Pete Best missing out on the Beatles, as Jackie always used Beatles analogies, or you hear about, I don't know,
Brian
Dunkelman saying, I don't really need American Idol. I want to do my own thing. I mean, when you hear these stories, you go out, and Jackie should say, I'm Brian Dunkelman.
And, it's puzzling to me that he had this rant on Howard 100.
101.
101.
Right.
But that's the Howard Stern Network.
That's right.
He's saying that, all this ranting and raving.
Oh, I love it.
On the Howard
My fans love it. That's why I hired Jackie. Listen, and you know why I hired Jackie?
Why?
I feel bad for the fucking guy. This guy, I could not believe how he was self-destructing. So when he sat me down to dinner about 2 years ago, I don't know, how long has he been on our channels now?
Oh, it's been at least 3.
3 years ago, we sat down, had a dinner, and he threw himself to me, and he said, listen, I would love to do an hour on the stations. Do you think I could do it? And I felt for the guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a very nice guy, and a fun guy, and a talented guy. But he just is his own worst enemy with this thing.
Yeah, despite the rant, he is engaging. He has interesting metaphors.
When it comes to this, he's very interesting.
The Beatles.
All right, the Beatles. Can you imagine? He's in the Beatles. And he was Paul, right?
John, he was Paul. Yes.
Yeah, because John...
You're John, he's Paul?
Right, that's what it sounded like, what he said.
And... you, Benji, were the guitar player.
No, Benji was...
he's the extra guitar player.
Yeah.
Well, they use a Beatles analogy. The Beatles used to bring in Billy Preston to play on some of their songs.
Right, because they wanted keyboards.
But Jackie's like, well, that must have fucked up the rhythm. Well, Benji's Billy Preston. And I brought him in because I thought he added some flavor. I don't know. The Beatles even would bring in occasional musicians.
Sure.
Why not?
People are fascinating, and Jackie is the most fascinating.
There you go. I used to think you were fascinating. You're nothing compared to me.
Oh, absolutely nothing.
Big deal. A little cock here and there. It's not that fascinating.
That's right.
A lot of people are doing that.
Gary, so why do you think Jackie needs to constantly revisit his explanation for leaving the show?
Well, because people ask him about it all the time. Why do you think... people ask Suzanne Summers why she left Three's Company, or the other guy why he left MASH, the other guy whose name I can't even remember. But no, he left. He was a big part of the show, and he left. And I'm sure it's whenever he gets in any setting with anybody, whether he buys guys a drink at the bar, at some point when they feel comfortable, they'll be like, "What happened? What really happened?" And so it's it's something that he'll live with. Not that it's a negative thing, but it's something that's a part of him.
You don't think? You said it's not negative. Do you think like it gets to him, like it's under his skin?
No, because I think Jackie in his heart thinks he's right. I think Jackie really believes he didn't do anything wrong. And he didn't do anything wrong, except he left. Yeah. I think he thinks we did something wrong.
What do you think about him saying when Benji came in that kind of messed up the rhythm?
To me, that's so weird. It messed up Jackie's rhythm, maybe, But every show adds writers, it takes writers away. You can't keep, that means that we should never change. And so, Howard wanted to add a writer to the mix, and I think that's it. Like I said, it messed up Jackie's rhythm, but you got to think of the big picture.
Do you think that was like the beginning of it?
No. No. Jackie's rhythm being messed up and him wanting more money have nothing to do with each other in my mind. Okay. He left because he wanted more money, whether his rhythm was on or off.
Robin, so what do you make of this whole Jackie thing? Why do you think he feels the need to bring this up again?
Well, if you had done something that you couldn't undo, and, for most of the rest of your life, people looked at you and said, how could you mess up a situation like that? You'd always, I think, probably be trying to spin it.
He just can't get over it.
No, absolutely not, because he's still out there, standing at the window looking in.
And what do you think, how he said that Benji messed up the rhythm of the show? What do you think about that?
Well, I'm a great believer in rhythm. And I never noticed Benji messing up any rhythm of any show. I know when the rhythm is off. Yeah. And it wasn't Benji if it was off.
You heard that stuff that Jackie was saying about he thinks that you threw the rhythm off the show?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it doesn't bother me as much as it seems to, like, in a way I'm flattered that everyone seems in a way defensive about it, but I don't think he's saying that my quality was bad or my content was bad. I think he's just saying what he did, it made it harder, which I could understand. And I have some gratefulness to Jackie for he basically created the template of what I do. It's really all Howard, but it's like he was an innovator with that kind of process.
So you don't feel that you threw any rhythm off?
No, I might have. I don't know. That's I can't judge how Jackie would feel about something like that, but I could understand what he's saying. That it could have made what he was, but
no hard feelings.
No, not. I mean, there was times in the past when I thought Jackie was mean to me, but I don't think this is being mean to me, and I think I have a nice, friendly, polite, hey, how you doing relationship with Jackie.
Were you surprised that everyone in the studio took your side on this?
No. I mean, it's no.
It's got to feel good though that everyone thinks you
right,
do a
but
good
again,
job
I think they're talking two different arguments. I mean, I think Jackie's saying one thing and people are kind of
they're not really
responding to something a little different than what he was saying.
Out there in the Hamptons, they were having a concert with Tom Petty.
How great was Tom Petty, man?
Tom Petty was
you
awesome.
Went to see Tom Petty too?
I did, and Sal's in a snit because John Hine was with us at the Tom Petty concert. He's
still, even though you had nothing to do with him being there.
His beef was that I invited John Hine to the Tom Petty concert and not him. I explained to him I didn't even know John was going to be there.
Right.
Gary invited him, and he's still out in the hall bitching about it, and here's the tape to prove it.
I'll be the first one to tell you that night at Lakeland...
Wait, wrong tape. Here we go.
Gives a shit about Tom Petty. I'm saying the gesture would have been nice, that's all. You make a nice gesture. Everybody works together. You say, hey, we're going over here. Come on out. But instead, he ends up with the golden boy, John Hine. Because it's very, very difficult to say 4 highlights of the show every day. I could see how, John Hine should get the pat on the back for that. Oh wait, and then you have those music specials. Those are real good too. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Let me dig into the archives and get 100 songs and shuffle them around 6 times.
Dude, I think you're overly simplifying John's job, man.
No, John's great. I love John. Wonderful. I mean, he's the creative Jump the Shark. We all remember how great those segments were on K-Rock, right?
Wow, dude.
Why didn't you say this on the air?
Yeah, seriously.
I love John. You guys are just trying to pin me against John.
By the way, the word is pit.
Pit.
Yeah, not pin. You guys are trying to pin me against John Hine.
Yeah, that's the
he uses it a couple of times.
Hey, you at all? I never questioned John's integrity in the workplace here. Come on.
His what?
Integrity in the workplace.
Is that what you call it? No, I love John. I think John does a great job. He does a great job hosting the wrap-up show. If you're trying to pin me against John, it's not going to happen. I admire what John does. I'm just saying that, if Howard invites one person from the second tier, you should invite a couple, invite the whole crew. But apparently Howard didn't invite John. Gary did. So I'm actually glad it wasn't Howard. I'm glad it was Gary, because I wouldn't be seen 100 feet from that fucking monstrous lip piece of garbage, Gary Delabate. Fuck him, too.
Wow.
Now get out of my office. You're both making me sick to my stomach.
Evidently, Gary and
Beat
Sal.
it.
Gary and Sal got in a fight on the wrap-up show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is one big soap opera, this whole channel. Gary and Sal were fighting. I don't know if you heard it before.
No, I
didn't.
This is about, to me, whenever we do an extended stand-up show, where like we did in Tampa, like Gary will come down and do a few minutes, Richard, Sal, all of us on the show. There's really, really a lot of insane competition as to who does well on stage, and I think those tensions boil over here. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to tell you that night in Lakeland was a rough night for everyone. The only person that could walk off that stage with their head held high was Richard Christie.
Absolutely.
Everybody else will absolutely admit that was a rough night.
Gary, Sal did good. Richard did great.
He did good because he fell off the stage.
Sal almost killed himself.
I didn't do good because I fell off the stage. That was the
No, you
grand
did good
finale.
because every
Hold on.
joke had the N-word in it.
No,
and you were in Lakeland.
Gary, can I ever get a word out without you just fucking totally annihilating me? Why don't you just take out a gun and shoot me and get it over with? I can't get a fucking word in with your fucking gargantuan lips just covering my fucking face and just suffocating me.
You bore me.
Jesus Christ.
You bore me.
I'm boring.
Yes.
You, a guy who could bring a fucking show to a screeching halt 10 to 15 times a day minimum, you're calling me boring.
How come it's not the
How come I can't come in here?
How come it's not the wrap-up show with John and Sal?
How come I can't express myself without saying one word without you just totally attacking me?
It generally starts with you telling me why I'm wrong.
No, I didn't see. You're defensive. All these years of getting battered by Howard, you think now all of a sudden when somebody comes up with an opinion...
What was the first thing you said to me when you walked in just now?
You said Sal was good because he fell off the stage. And I said, that was the grand finale, but I did well that night. I held my own. I wasn't booed off the stage.
Nobody said you
like
were.
You.
Nobody said you were booed off the stage.
Okay, and then you're only funny because of the
We don't
N-word.
know whether you were booed off the stage. You fell off it, asshole.
Do I do N-words on my roast? Do I? Five of them in a row?
I'll tell you what.
Why do you just keep attacking me?
I'll
I
make
got
you a deal right
nothing
now.
against you, dude.
Here you go.
But no matter what I say,
let me talk, and I'll tell you.
You are the end-all. You are Mr. Know-It-all.
Let me tell you something right now.
I think all that fucking chocolate has gotten to your fucking brain.
I'll put $500 on the table. I'll dare you to make an audience laugh, and you can't make any racist or homophobic
I've
jokes.
done that
Go get
plenty
'em.
of times.
Let's see it.
First of all, I'm not here to make anybody laugh. I came in...
and an excellent job you're doing.
So then Sal was so angry, he goes back to his studio and then records this.
Oh, dear.
Like his only consolation is to record Gary Baba
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how weird. I'm sitting in my office, and you can hear Sal scream because he has to do each voice like layer over another, and I could hear him screaming, singing away.
Yeah. That's his therapy.
It's like punching me. It's like hitting a punching bag with my face on it.
But here's my point with Sal. Like, which guy do you believe? Do you believe the guy who railed against John? He said some vicious things about John Hine there.
John, how did you take that one?
Really, really cruel. And so do you believe that guy or the guy who goes, I
love John Hine. He
To
does
me-
a great job.
He walked into the office and he said to John, just want to let you know, they prodded me. But in the piece, they'll tell you they didn't prod him at all. And again, I want to point out that John gives Sal a ride home 4 to 5 days a week and never asks for a nickel, never gets one.
Wow. How did you take that?
The funny part is when I'm listening to that clip and getting all pissed, he comes over. It's just a bit. And that's even more insulting. You know what I mean? Like, if he really feels that way, then say so. And, he'll have to walk home. That's all.
Will you continue to give him a ride?
Yeah, but maybe I'll leave him off in Queens or something like that and make him fine.
But he said some real, like he's talking about your segments at K-Rock. That's really that's going back pretty far, man. I don't know.
Listen to me. Oh, like you've never said a bad word about anybody.
Well, I copped to it, though.
So you're completely, so I did the same thing. You know what? There's something on the show called honesty. If I'm a little angry about something, I express my opinion.
What was the honesty?
No, I know John's a good guy. We get along, but because I express something, God forbid. But when I'm called a retard and a racist and a pedophile, I can fucking go in the back and keep my mouth shut. I could deal with it, man.
Dude,
but when I say it, look at all of a sudden, now I'm the backstabbing scumbag.
This guy gives you a ride 4 times
I
a
fucking offer him money and offer him lunch and everything else too. Stop getting candy coated with this horse shit from that fucking crew back there, Howard.
What's with the tan, dude?
I was in Marco Island with my family this weekend.
The wife?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
No action, like anything else.
Oh, you went away
On
for
a
a week?
vacation?
Well, I can't afford it 2 rooms, so I got one. The kids were sleeping next to me. I tried to slip a finger one night, and my 4-year-old got up with the school bus banging it over my head, so nothing happened.
Jesus.
Who called you a pedophile? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just exaggerating. I'm just saying that, hey, in the forum of this show, the way this show works is that we rib each other. Do I really hate John Hein? Of course not.
Come on, though. You tacked everything. You said his segments bomb.
Listen to the way you
That's
were
how I get
saying
under
it.
his skin, of course.
Well, why are you getting under his skin?
Getting under his skin?
What did he do wrong?
The thing is that
What did he do to you?
Why did you
He
let
went to
them
a concert?
He didn't do anything to me.
Sal firmly believes that you invited me out to that concert,
And you're covering?
I'm still the new guy here, so you bypassed everybody else. In having me come. I mean, am I right? Sal and I haven't even talked about this. Is that accurate?
Howard, I said to you,
All right, get out of here, Sal.
if you want to invite this fucking guy, invite him. I'm not crying to you
about it. And by the way,
it.
I will invite him. I don't give
Then
a
you
fuck
should.
about any pecking order.
I think that's
I
a good
like
idea.
him better than you.
Fine, go ahead. Suck
I
his cock
trust
for
him.
all I can.
I trust the fucking guy. You're crazy.
Oh, you don't trust me?
No.
All right, that's nice.
I would never trust you in my house.
That's ridiculous. You're a really sick, twisted man.
I'm not a guy who goes around smelling Mutt's daughter's panties.
See, that's
All right.
all right. You know what? I could deal with that. I'm not
That's
going to
right.
cry like a little baby and put all these little conspiracies together like all you people do. I have nothing against John Hein. I gave the guy a couple of ribs. So what? I said he comes on the air and he says 4 highlights of the day. Is that so fucking difficult? Well, today, Howard, we're going to talk about why Sal was pissed off at Howard for not going to the Hamptons. We'll speak to Sal and take some calls and figure that out.
Well, it is difficult,
Also,
yes.
today's show, what was an Artie Lang's P.S.? We'll have Artie on the show, and wow, that takes so much fucking
And then
talent.
he has
No
his
offense,
show,
John.
and he does a great job. And he
I know. So
gets
what do you
you
want
guys
for-
fighting and everything else?
And I love the guy
So what
for
are you
it.
belittling?
So I'm just saying that, you know what? I mean, the guy is not the next Howard Stern. Big deal. That's just my opinion. I think he does a great job on the show, but it's not revolutionizing anything, man.
You're
Jesus
unbelievable.
Christ.
You got a lot of fucking thoughts, man.
No offense, man, but I take 100,000 digs a day on the show. I just let it roll off my back. If I didn't, I would kill myself. So take 1 or 2, and pick your tail between your legs. I mean, who cares?
We're making a big deal out of it, not John. John isn't.
I like John, but no, all of a sudden now I'm, whatever. I'm
Well,
falling
you
back.
certainly let
Who
your
cares?
real thoughts out. That's for sure.
What's my real thoughts?
That John basically is an overpaid.
I never said that. But
Well, that's what you're saying. You're saying you're worth way more than him.
Nope,
that
never
he
said that either.
sucks. That all he does is listen and pick through best of material, and you basically belittled everything he does here.
I don't belittle it. I'm saying if you
You're trying to
invited,
plant thoughts in people's minds.
I'm saying to you, if you look at the whole,
You're undermining what he does,
Dude.
and you're saying it's unimportant.
when you're a general in the army, you bring the whole troop. That's how I look at it.
I didn't bring any troop.
All right, you just brought one
Sal,
soldier. You took
Sal,
one soldier out of
Sal,
the ditches.
There was no
and
battle.
you left everybody else in the
Sal,
storm. That's
the
how I
general
look at
took
it.
no one.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
But what do you mean? Am I lying?
No, but you know,
Fucking asshole.
But I'm not saying you're lying. But
I'll tell you if I invited John Hein.
and you can. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't ever give any thought whether you care or not. I don't care if you're hurt by it.
You don't think, what will Sal think when I do
Never.
this?
It never enters into my thoughts. What will Sal think? I will invite John. In fact, now because of this, you're invited to everything that I do.
Thanks.
I mean it.
You should thank Sal, actually.
Thank you. Thanks, Sal. Don't thank me.
Thanks, Sal.
Today we're going to talk about my next party at the Howard Stern Show.
That's
We'll
right.
take some
That's
calls,
right.
talk to Sal about how he truly feels about me, and have Gary's stupid opinions to follow.
Sal,
All
Sal,
this today
Sal, would you
on the
respect,
wrap-up
would
show.
you respect John more if he took Richard's cock to his face?
Yes, I would.
That's revolutionary.
No, the truth is, we all get along and stuff. I'm just saying that I'm sorry, John, if you was offended by that. I was just a little personally hurt. You know, you guys are all going out there. I really don't care for Tom Petty. I probably would have said no.
I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I saw John there. It was as surprised as anyone.
Sal, he didn't even have anything to do. I aggressively wanted to go see Tom Petty. I made a conscious. I said to Howard, I might want to do that, and then he said to me, "All right, look, if you're going to come out,
stay by me."
Yeah, that's what happened.
And
that's
somehow
fine.
Gary had a ticket, and he decided to ask John Hine.
Right.
And that's fine, and I'm happy for everybody.
I have to have
really.
an event now, so I can invite John to it, not Sal. now because of you, I'm forced to have an event. All right,
that you're
thank
not
you, Sal.
invited to.
Sal clearly underestimating your role here.
He can think whatever he wants to think. He's a twisted mind. He entertains me every day, though, going home. I got to say that. But the fact that get the fuck away.
Yeah, dude, this is your ride home.
See, now if I say to John, "Oh, John, you know, I'm only dicking around."
Sal
with
says
you."
he's only kidding.
No, but I'm not going to do that anymore because
there's truth in whatever you're kidding about stuff. There's truth. I remember when I was on one time and Sal called in and said, could you get, what'd you call me? Oh, Sharky the Clown. Yeah, get Sharky the Clown off the air. So I know how Sal felt about me, Jump the Shark appearances, but
how do you think I truly feel about you? For real. Hands down, how do you think I truly feel?
I think you're jealous of the relationships that I have with Howard and Gary. I think that you think that I am overpaid and don't work as hard as
No, I don't
people
think
here.
that. I swear, I never made any implication of that. That's wrong. I'm telling you right now.
I think that you say you're doing a bit, but a lot of times it's how you really feel, and that's
well,
the
that's
way
how
you
I have to
say.
soften the blow.
And I think that you're gonna have to find another ride home.
No, that's terrible.
Well, so are you.
Scumbags. Everybody in this place is a scumbag. What happened to the good old? What happened to honesty around here? What happened to it? You're honest. See what happens? You get it right in the fucking ass. I was honest about him, and now I miss rides home. So who gets fucked in the end? Me. Me and Lenny Bruce, condemned from our words, condemned from the truth.
So it's better to lie.
It's better to lie.
That's me.
And you know, I don't know why Richard Johnson wants to wreck my relationship with Beth, but he goes after it all the time.
How so?
I think he's jealous of me and Beth. Honestly, Richard Johnson, who writes Page 6 in the Post, every time he sees us, I don't know, he gets weird. I think he thinks I don't deserve her or something. I think he's got maybe a little crush on her or something.
Maybe he's just pissed that you're having a good life.
Yeah, something.
You're supposed to be a sad man or something.
I know. I don't know what his deal is. He's got a beautiful wife and everything. I don't know.
Is he married again?
Yeah, and he's got a kid, and I don't know why he's got to look at me.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. That kid's from another marriage.
No, he's got a new kid.
A new kid?
Yeah.
He's got a baby?
I just know Beth's going to be really bummed. I know you guys are going to think this is silly, and maybe you can talk me out of my weird feeling, but I haven't even called Beth yet. I might even call her now, but...
Well, she usually gets up and reads these things, doesn't
she loves Page 6. I mean, she scours these tabloids like it's the Torah.
So she might have already seen it.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, like one thing about Beth, like she's on the internet all day looking up, like she'll call me and go, Perez Hilton says, blah, 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 blah. She's on Perez Hilton, she's on Page 6, she's on the Daily News. She reads them to me, you know what I mean? And I like that, but she loves it. She reads Star Magazine, Inquirer, Globe, all of them, Us, In Touch, OK.
Oh, my goodness.
I get them all. They're literally there as soon as they're out, she's on top of them. Doing a breakdown and analysis of Jake Gyllenhaal and whoever he's dating, Reese Witherspoon or whatever the fuck it is. Here, so listen to this. This is in Page 6 with a picture of Beth. Now, mind you, I don't even mind this because this is ridiculous, but I know she's going to mind it.
All right.
Howard Stern admitted on his show last week that he was getting cold feet over his upcoming wedding to fiancée Beth Ostrowski. And I don't believe I did that. I was talking about the size of the wedding and having to invite certain people and not wanting them there.
Right.
Like we both agreed this weekend that...
And it was just an aside. It wasn't even like you were having a major, I'm having cold feet.
Like this weekend, Beth and I both laid down the law about Sal not coming because Beth was on the internet. And someone had posted on YouTube at the roast when he was like calling her names and shit. And she got to hear it because she's on YouTube all the time. And she looked up her own name.
And she never got to hear it.
She never heard it.
Adulterated.
And she just got so fuming angry. She just was like, you know, he's a fucking asshole. I don't want him at my wedding. I go, you're right. Dreaming about firing you.
Wait, when you put Beth's name into YouTube,
Yeah, that comes
Sal
up.
comes up.
Yeah.
Yelling and screaming about
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so Beth goes, I wonder what
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, so here's the article on page 6. And I know this is going to, because it doesn't upset me, because I know I don't have these feelings.
Right.
I asked her to marry me.
It's not true.
Hey, Gary, can you get Beth on the phone?
Yeah.
Do you know how to call my house?
I do.
All right, do that.
You know what's really horrible, though? I mean, even if you straighten this out with Beth, it becomes an all-day thing,
Explanation.
maybe even an
Not fires.
thing.
And like
when people call and go, "Wow, I read in the paper."
And like,
is everything okay?
And like, I'm some sort of grand poobah that sits here and doesn't want to marry this beautiful woman, and meanwhile, I'm in love with her. But no matter how much I say I love her, this article is going to be more than what I say.
You think?
I know it, because I always look guilty. It's like she'll probably say, "Oh, you must have said that."
Guilty.
Did I say to you I don't want to get married?
You did say the term "cold feet."
Yeah,
but it didn't
because of the wedding.
have anything to do with your wanting to get married. It was the size and the explosion of all the details of a wedding.
Where's Beth?
Line 19.
Thanks.
Look, if you just print what we say on the show and print,
You're in trouble.
I mean, yeah, it's like,
honey.
I had a feeling you were going to call.
Yeah, I'm all upset. Now, Robin just explained exactly what we said. Remember the other day we were on the air talking about... Are you upset about this article, by the way?
No, it's just annoying.
Right.
I'm the one who has to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, that it has repercussions.
I mean, I know. I know.
I said it's worse for Beth because... listen, I have said a million times on the show, I'm in love with Beth. I never thought I'd get married, and she's the one person in the world that made me change all that.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. I want to be married to her. We had a discussion on the air the other day about how it was getting crazy, like we couldn't decide how many people to invite and how we didn't want Sal there and all that other stuff. You know, just fucking busting Sal's balls and everything.
And then there was an A-list and a B-list.
A-list, B-list.
But we don't even have an 8. We haven't even done that yet.
And as Robin said...
We were joking around.
Oh, okay.
And Robin even said to me just now, what did you say? That I said cold
you
feet,
said
but
the
in what
term
context?
cold feet, but it was about the size and the explosion of maybe it was going to be a big ceremony
Right.
and the idea of walking down and that whole
Did
thing.
I ever say I had cold feet about marrying Beth?
Never, ever. It was about a ceremony, a wedding, that kind of thing.
And Robin would be the first one to...
Oh, I'd jump all over you.
Right.
Oh, when I read it, I wasn't upset about because I know that it's someone misconstruing something, but it's just a matter of I literally have to deal with it today.
But why does Richard Johnson keep doing this to me? I thought I was kind of a pal. We even have him on the show sometimes.
I know. I see Richard out socially all the time. He's so lovely to us.
I think he's jealous of our relationship.
No, oh God, he just got married and has
I know.
a baby.
I don't know what his problem is. I don't think he wants me to be happy. I think he wants me and Beth breaking up.
He wants to be the only one, I guess, maybe.
Here, listen to this. Howard Stern admitted on his show last week that he was getting cold feet over his upcoming wedding. It makes me sound like I'm some sort of grand poobah.
And you're bailing.
That's like an idiot.
Yeah. Like, why would you be in a relationship where I don't want to marry you?
Can you imagine? How horrible.
I'm not that big an asshole.
But, I mean, yeah, just the woman who would be going through that. That's crazy.
Quote, I wonder what I'm doing getting married, the shock jock wondered aloud. I want nothing to do with a wedding. Well, if you take it out of context, forget it. Stern said that it was his idea to have a fancy wedding instead of running off somewhere, but now Beth wants to invite more people than Stern would like. But of course, Ostrowski can persuade him in the bedroom. I get horny and come up with wedding ideas, said Stern.
Yeah, what's that?
I was talking about, you know how sometimes we're in bed and in the middle of sex, I get all carried away and I want to have a wedding like Lady Diana and, So I said,
it's very romantic right before.
Yeah, I said, Beth and I, when we start doing it, I get really crazy.
Right.
That's
Which is lovely.
For things if I ever want anything.
What?
That's the time to ask you for things if I ever want anything.
Yeah, like you can get anything. Robin, if you had sex with me in the middle of it,
get anything.
you can get anything. I'm telling you.
But I think that's beautiful. He's made it into an ugly thing.
He's the one, honey, you're the one that... I said I don't even need a wedding. You're the one who wanted a wedding.
And that's what he said. He said I came up with this idea in the middle of having sex.
You really did.
I did.
Why don't you call Richard Johnson right now?
Well,
ask him
because it doesn't.
why he's
Because
sabotaging us. Trying to.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get him on the phone. I'm on too.
Gary, is that possible? Do you know how to?
Let me work on it. Hold on.
He's probably going to be sleeping. He's got a baby at home.
Yeah, why don't I I wish I had a newspaper where I could print that Richard Johnson doesn't love his baby.
Right, like he's having second thoughts about whether he wants to even be a father.
Yeah.
All right, I have a home number and a cell phone number. You want me to? I can dial it if you guys.
Yeah,
you don't want to call
forget
him.
it. I don't want to
no.
wake the guy up.
Call his cell.
That his cell might be on.
All right, I'll try that.
Let's leave him a message.
You want me to bring it in, or you want me to call it?
You call it and just ask him if he'll come on with us. I got to get to the bottom of why he's trying to wreck my life. Let's go to Jack, meanwhile. Jack, you're on the air.
Wow, this is fucking boring. Put Eric the Midget on or something.
No, listen, dude, I got to straighten this out. This guy keeps writing stuff that I'm not, these are not my feelings. I'm
you
sorry.
said it on the radio. You don't
I didn't
want
say that. You can pull a line out of context saying I'm getting cold feet, but I wasn't getting cold feet about marrying Beth.
Artie had it best the other day when he said that 2 years from now, when you're coaching Little League, you're not going to want to do that either.
Asshole. I don't like you, Jack.
That's out of context.
I'm canceling your.
That didn't.
I'm canceling your subscription.
Take his serious away.
What happened, Gar? Anything?
Joe was straight to voicemail, left a message.
Okay. All right. All right, hon.
Maybe we'll hear from him later.
I'll call him later.
A hardworking guy like Richard Johnson, he's probably up following some gossip story right now.
Yeah. He's probably out on the trail of Jessica Simpson.
Ruin somebody else's life.
He's camped out in front of some rehab.
He's probably looking for Lance Bass's boyfriend.
I mean, look at the guy's job.
He's trying to measure the short shorts of Jessica Simpson and see how much ass is hanging out of the bottom of the shorts. Because, Well, anyway, honey, I do love you.
Thank you.
And I do want to marry you.
Thank you.
I'm not sure, as you are not sure, what kind of wedding we actually do want to have.
Neither of us know yet.
Yeah. That's all I was saying.
And you can't even have any fun trying to figure that out with Richard Johnson. In the bushes.
Everyone all day is going to be feeling sorry for me.
Well, that's what I said. That's the bad part. Everybody coming, how is everything? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll get married and we'll shut everyone up. And then they can write something else about how we're miserably married.
Oh, then they'll say, because this is now record, Howard finally put, his cold feet aside and did it anyway, bit the bullet.
There's something else that was in, not something else recently that you said that you dissed me again or something. What was that again?
That was another weird. That's what I'm saying. The guy's on some sort of rip.
Yeah, I remember, and I can't remember what the story was.
Yeah, that I dissed you somehow. I remember that one too. I don't remember what it was, but I dissed you.
Yeah. Poor me.
Poor me. Pour me another glass of.
I'm fine. I love you. Talk to you later.
And I love you as well.
I have to go to the gym.
Good.
All right.
Like her nice and toned. I don't want to see any cellulite. Thank you, honey.
Bye.
Cellulite's the end of everything.
Oh, stop it.
Print that.
He'll print that.
I know. Stern today added, cellulite is the end of everything.
It's also a comedy show we do. I mean,
Right. Well, that's the whole point.
Yeah,
He's taking everything as the gospel.
There's an agenda here.
Yeah, he hates you, I think.
I think he does. I think he's jealous.
I mean, technically, like we say, you could literally just print what you said about cellulite, and it would look like you were an ogre.
Oh,
Right.
a horror story.
Yeah, I got to straighten that out with him and go, hey, dude, are we on the same team, or do I got to, start gearing up against you? What's going on here? What kind of man are you? You trying to fuck my relationship up, dude?
He's a dangerous guy.
I mean, what's
what did you do to him?
Yeah, what's the agenda here?
Hello?
Hey, Ed.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. This whole situation is messed up. Howard, you know that you're too good for Beth. She's a beautiful woman, and you could be together with her forever, but this marriage thing just isn't going to work out.
What?
Thanks.
Who are you? And how do you know this?
This is the audience speaking.
You know, my mom. By the way, thanks for saying that, Ed.
Hey, do you respect my opinion?
This is Richard Johnson. I know it. Well, what is your opinion?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
What do you base this on? Why do you say this?
She is too beautiful, and Howard, you are too much of the man. Too beautiful to be together.
Okay, Ed, thanks. I'm not sure I understand
that doesn't
you,
even
but
make any sense.
Yeah, you're not being clear.
No, what I'm trying to say to you is that basically you two are too great for each other.
You're both too good.
Welcome to another edition of What the Fuck Is Ed Talking About?
Yeah, we have a What the Fuck Is Ed Talking About channel if you want to hear more of Ed.
I'm sure in his life a lot of people
more
want it.
statements that make no sense. Tune to.
Fucking kidding me, bro? Quit busting my balls. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ed.
Busting your balls.
I think she's perfect for me, and I'm hopefully perfect for her, and we have a great time together, and we're going to get married, and that's it. I don't understand what you're saying.
You tried what? What are you? We don't even understand what you're saying.
I'm trying to wreck the marriage, all right?
Oh, okay.
With Beth.
Good job.
You want to be with Beth. Oh, I
want to be with Beth, all right? Howard, I love you and everything, but I want to be with Beth.
All right, Ed. Thanks.
This
You're a
is
good
Richard
man.
Johnson.
That's different.
Now we understand.
I think that's Richard Johnson's angle on all this.
Maybe.
Thanks, Ed.
Boy, he got married awful fast, didn't he?
Because I see Richard Johnson at some of these movie screenings and stuff, and Beth and I walk in. Beth will be decked out in a little dress and everything. Maybe he's like envious or something, or angry with me.
That could be.
Well, I could see him at one of these parties on like a Tuesday night that you can't make it to, going up to Beth with a martini. Like, you're a very beautiful woman. You shouldn't be alone on a Tuesday.
I don't know what the agenda is here.
Oh man, the
Guy's busting
fucking
my balls.
city is fucking scoured with scoundrels.
And you know what the press is like. You know, they build you up just to tear you down. Now it was like you had this fairy tale relationship. Now they're trying to punch holes in it.
Yeah. I don't know. My mom, listen to this. My mom's telling me she went to a Chinese restaurant, okay? And she got the fortune cookie at them. My father goes,
yes.
She's telling me this. She goes, I went to the Chinese restaurant, and I got this fortune. Well, I should back up the story, actually. I had a terrible weekend, a horrible weekend. I invited my parents out to my house.
That is horrible. No, I'm only teasing.
This was terrible.
For some people, that's all you need. That's the recipe.
And you know, my parents are getting older and stuff, and you know, I do really adore them. And the thing is, I invited them over. My youngest daughter was with me this weekend, and we were going to have just some nice family time. And my dad wanted turkey meatballs and pasta, and we had it all made. And
that sounds good.
It was a lot of fun. So they walk in. I'm bringing their bags in, and my mom missed 2 steps.
Oh my God!
Went flying down onto the floor. Now I was bringing the bags in, and I turn around and I see my mom laying on the floor, crumpled over, flat on her face, moaning.
Oh my goodness!
And I picked her up in my arms. I started to cry like a baby. I thought she was dead. Robin, I thought my mom was dead. And I'm just picking up. I go, oh Mom, what happened? What happened? I was like, I don't even like thinking about it. I've had nightmares ever since, and I'm holding her, and she's all upset.
Was she all right?
Well, she goes, I think I broke something. So at least she was talking, and then I'm holding her, and when I'm holding my arm, she felt so frail, you know, like I always remember my mom as being like this sturdy woman, and I realized, wow, my mom's old, you know, and it just sucked. Like, I can't even tell you. So I'm holding her, and I was like, oh, Ma, what happened? What happened? And I was just so upset. She goes, no, I think I broke something. But she was talking about her glasses. She thought she broke her glasses. She fell. Now she fell off. Like, you know when you think there's no step and you just walk?
Right, you step like it's not there and you lose your balance.
And there's a marble floor. So she fell down, and I said, okay, if at least she's talking, she's not dead. I thought she was dead at first. Honest to God, I thought she was dead. So then I'm holding her, and my daughter's all upset, and everyone's just upset. And then my mom she was able to get up after about 10 minutes. And I took her over to the hospital. They x-rayed her. They were great. They were great at the hospital. They x-rayed her. There was no fracture, no break. It was a miracle. I'm telling you, I don't even understand how, you know, she only got 3 stitches in her leg.
Oh, she was bleeding. She had hurt herself.
Yeah. And it was a miracle. She's really banged up and bruised. Like, she can't use her right arm and stuff. But the doctor said, like, for the first day, it'll be really sore. And then as days goes on, she'll be a lot better. But I was just distraught, and then they went right home because, you know, they would have been more comfortable.
So that was
it was
the end of the weekend.
But my mother says to me, you know, I should have known. I went to the Chinese restaurant, and my father starts getting upset. He goes, I told you never to read a fortune. I would never, ever pick up a cookie. My father's so... I don't know. He controls everything in his world. I never look at these cookies.
You don't want that cookie.
My mother goes, I went to the Chinese restaurant, and I opened up my fortune, and it said, things are not going to go your way. Now, first I got mad. I said, you know something, Ma? I would fucking sue that Chinese restaurant's fortune cookie company. I read an article on fortune cookies.
Yeah.
And fortune cookies there's only 3 factories, I think, on the planet that make fortune cookies. That make the fortune, the piece of paper.
I would have
the
thought there's only one of them.
They're
how could there be 4?
I think there's 3, but it might even be 1 now. This was years ago I read about them. And every fortune is supposed to be positive.
Right,
You're not supposed to get a negative fortune.
I never heard of that.
Little kids get these fortunes.
Well, did you actually see what was written?
I didn't see it, but my father, she made my father read it, and she read it, and he got angry. He was like, I have never, he says, do you know years ago you would go out and you would, for a penny, you could weigh yourself and it would give you a fortune. Your weight and a fortune.
Right.
I never would read the fortune. I would get my weight. And I was like,
he would spend the penny just for his weight.
I was thinking to myself, my dad has rules about everything in life.
He's already considered everything.
About fortunes now. And my mother goes, well, I like to read the fortune. I go, Ma, it's okay to read the fortune. It's supposed to be idiot-proof. It's supposed to be fail-safe. It's supposed to be a positive message in the fortune. There's never a negative fortune in the fortune.
You know what? That's also like, voodoo only works if you believe in it. You can't let a little piece of paper rule your life.
As soon as my mom got up, she goes, I knew it. The fortune said,
so she was supposed to stay in bed or something?
Things are not going to go your way. I would never read a fortune, ever.
So
I never have read a fortune.
But is your father saying the fortune forced her to fall, or she would have fallen regardless of the fortune?
What he's saying is the fortune upset her, and he doesn't do anything that will upset him or her.
But she's now saying that
she's making a joke. But meanwhile, you could see it bothered her, the fortune. The fortune really bothered her.
But you can live into, what you believe.
You bet.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I tell you.
It's terrible that she fell and had to go right home.
And when I saw my mom laying on the floor and I'm holding her in my arms, I said, oh, man, I love this woman. I do not, I think about, your situation with your father. I mean, I was just like.
It's hard to look at that, especially with someone who was a caretaker to you for so long.
And so strong and that you looked up to.
To see my mother suffering for 2 seconds was killing me inside. And I'm thinking about Artie, to have his father laying in bed for years. Bro, you got to go to a therapist because I'm telling you, man, I am so fucked up over this. I couldn't sleep. I had nightmares all night of my father being on the ground, my mother being on the ground, and my dog even being on the ground.
How old were you, Artie, when that happened?
I was 18 when he fell.
Wow.
Let me tell you.
And then he died when I was 22.
You got to go because I'm telling you, this was nothing compared to what...
You still have trouble getting over this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was wrecked. I held her in my arms and I was weeping like a baby. I was like, oh, Ma, oh, man. I couldn't believe it. My mom laying there like that, uncomfortable. And an old woman. This is the woman, that I depended on for everything. And she came through.
If you think about it, there's never been a generation that's been more in touch with their feelings in a way, So it's going to be harder for this generation to deal with those kind of losses.
I've seen people go through this, and it's devastating to them.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, Beth said to me, I think
people don't hold that shit in anymore.
No,
Beth
I mean they get crazy.
I think you're going to have a harder time with your parents getting older than you thought.
Right. It's hard. It's very difficult.
They go on medication because, they just can't handle it.
And then when I took my mom to the hospital, it was like she's sitting there and she's not hearing so good, and I'm yelling out the answers, and then, there's some woman next to us in the next bed screaming, I need morphine, I need more. She goes, I've been in a terrible car accident. I go, Mom, you hear this woman? She goes, what woman? She don't even hear it.
Oh, right.
So I'm like,
good, she's better off.
Yeah, right. She's screaming and yelling.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the way some people speak at the hospital, they treat the help there like dogs. I mean, I don't know how. I'm surprised somebody doesn't slip them more. Like the angel of death doesn't come in and just put them to sleep.
There haven't been enough angels of death.
Yeah, she's like, I want a cigarette. I have a terrible nicotine addiction. I mean, I was just saying, shut up.
Like a gem of a person.
Oh my God, I'm laying there in the hospital with my mother. I'm worried out of my mind. This woman you could tell she just wanted morphine.
And cigarettes.
Or something. And she goes, well, if you won't let me have my morphine, I need to walk out and get a cigarette. And they're like, go. Just go. And I'm listening to this, and I'm trying to pay attention to my mother, but it was like weird just seeing her, and then when they admit her, she's on different medications, like an old woman, My mom was
Your
never.
mom takes a lot of medication?
Yeah, she has high blood pressure. Yeah. She has this, she has that. It's just, and then she tells me she has this, and that. I'm like, it's like, what the fuck, man? And getting older just sucks.
It's life. It
just sucks dick. I don't know, man. I just was bummed out. And then they had to go home, and it was just a shitty weekend.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was really upsetting.
I admire some celebrities who won't let the public see them when they're old. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to. You want to remember them as they were, that image, or at least the people around them do that.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood, take a hint.
Yeah, in a way. I mean,
that have disappeared recently. That it's like, yeah, where is this person or that person? I haven't seen them in a long time, and it's a good thing.
Every time I see Clint Eastwood, I always say about that was the best looking guy on the planet. What hope was there for me?
And he was strong and sturdy.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Oh my, what a mess!
The dude was a god.
Well, he's not going to go away now.
Now the Inquirer has
great director.
Now the Inquirer has his varicose veins when he's in a bathing suit.
And really, it's a horrible set of varicose veins.
Yeah, and his man titties and everything else. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they got no fucking class. Some of these tabloids. Leave the Clint Eastwood alone.
It's weird when you said that, though. When you said looking at your mother that first time when she was, hurting like that. That initial shock of it reminded me of it. It never got worse with my father than the initial shock of seeing him right after the accident, because you're talking about a guy I played catch with, used to hurt my hand from throwing the ball to me so hard.
Yeah, that's a complete change.
To try to do pull-ups on his biceps as a kid, And the first time I saw him, they put that fucking halo in his head, and he's like, they're trying to balance his spine like this in a hospital, and he wasn't in the proper hospital, and it's just that initial of shock of, my God, this is one of my parents, in that kind of atmosphere and in that way. It's really like it's something.
I used to work in an
you gotta go talk about
open heart surgery unit for a while, and I used to have to, people would faint because their loved one walked in.
Right.
And if you see somebody coming out of open heart surgery, they look like they're dead.
Yeah.
And these people would walk in and they would faint looking at their loved one lying in the bed in that condition. So I can imagine what it was like for an 18-year-old guy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I didn't handle this well at all. I mean, I was just really upset. My mother was like, it's nice to feel so loved and you care about me. I go, yeah, you're my mother.
Look at what I had to do to see.
Yeah, I mean, she was almost worth it for her. See that I gave her shit.
Yeah, because you realize she's a person that if you were hurting at any point in your life, there's nothing she wouldn't do to help you feel better, too. You're dealing with that kind of unconditional love.
So anyway, changing topics, if I may.
Well, I'm sorry that happened.
Yes,
that's horrible.
Thank you.
But she's all right, right?
She's going to be fine. But I don't know. It just makes me worry more, if you know what I mean. Then I wanted to buy them a TV. I've been trying to buy them a TV for the house. They got this fucking TV. I bought them 100 years ago, so I want to get them one of these nice flat screens.
Well, I was going to say, what are you upgrading to, like an HD set or something?
So a friend of I wanted to get them in some TiVo,
Yeah.
So I had a friend who was going to go over with me and measure and all this, and my mother goes, I just got a call from Laura, your assistant, and she wants to come measure, and we don't want that right now. I go, Ma, it'll be nice. What do you mean you don't want to? Well, now that I'm hurt, I just don't want to have to deal with anything new. And I go, Ma, let me measure. By the time the TV comes, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So they won't even get that. Like they just, you can't do anything for them.
Change things too rapidly. Yeah.
And then I got them a DVD player a couple of months ago. They love it.
Right, but they don't know they're going to love it.
Right.
They just like what they know.
My father gets upset. I don't want that TV. Meanwhile, the high def is so much clearer.
It's wonderful.
But they just fight it.
And they love to watch movies. It'll be great for them.
They sit home all day.
A DVD on that screen would be great.
Your father doesn't want it. Yes, King of All Blacks.
Yeah, Howard, man, that story is. I know people might not understand it, but it's very touching, and I know what you mean. It's almost like a preview of what's going to happen. What are you going to do when they die, man? That's
right. Yeah, there was flashes of that, and it just was horrible, and I felt horrible. I kept playing it back, like, what if I had just not brought in the bags and walked my mom into the house?
I know.
But I was trying to get the bags. I was doing too much. I should have kept my eye on her. And oh man, it's just so bad.
I went up to my parents' house yesterday, and my mother, after I lost my brother. I don't want to bring the show up, but my brother died last year, and my mother had a stroke. And I mean,
hey, King, no offense, but nobody cares about you and your mom.
Right.
It's just about me.
This is a Holly TV original production.
Hi, I'm Daniel Carver, a frequent guest on the Howard Stern Show and a member of the Ku Klux Klan. Welcome to my home. I'd like to show you in my home is our living room. We don't stay here too often, but it's our living room, and some of my wife's dolls are in this room. As you can see, we've got cabinets full of dolls. My wife, she likes people dolls. She's got George Burns, she's got a lot of the presidents, she's got John Kennedy. These dolls here, they're Cabbage Patch dolls. This doll here was one of the first ones she ever got. She's had it probably 25 years, and it was one of the first Cabbage Patch dolls made. This is just a few of her favorite ones. She has thousands of dolls. Okay, we'll leave this first living room that we looked at, and we'll go up in the attic and see some more of my wife's dolls. I'm not really into dolls. I don't collect dolls. My wife loves dolls, so I gave her this room up here. It's about 12 by 70 to keep her less favorite dolls. She lined the walls up here, and she's got thousands of dolls. First one you see at the top of the steps will be a nigger. Over on the right here, we got the colored section. We got Michael Jordan, just a whole bunch of niggers. They're dolls, and she collects dolls, and we don't discriminate. We do keep them separated. We segregate. These over here, these holiday Barbies. I mean, them things, they cost a fortune. Some of them things sell at the flea market for $300 or $400. If she sees a doll she ain't got, she'll get it if I have to pawn something. Now, this is our dining room table with 8 chairs. It's just me and my wife lives here, but sometimes we'll have company. This is where we all sit down to eat. This is a china cabinet. Well, my wife's got a few dishes that she likes to collect. My son, Daniel Carver Jr., he's good with woodworking, and he built this cabinet here. This little display right here in the corner, this is Aunt Jemima. My wife collects some of this kind of junk. Everybody thinks Aunt Jemima was cute. All these little Aunt Jemima figurines down here, my wife collects it. This little Aunt Jemima nigger here kind of reminds me of Robin's. It's my favorite little collector nigger here. If I gotta have one around, that'd be a good one. Okay, when we leave the dining room, you walk out the back door here and you come out to one of our decks. Out here on the back deck, we look out over the Chattahoochee River, and you can see out here in the backyard a deer just come running up that you'll never see in New York City, unless you go to the zoo and then you got them surrounded by niggers. We got a grill out here. That's a George Foreman grill. He's a nigger, but he made a pretty good grill. Okay, you've seen the dining room, the back deck. Now we'll go into the kitchen where we do the cooking. This piece of furniture right here is another piece of furniture that my son built. That's a kitchen sink, there's a stove, and this is where my wife prepares meals. She's a good cook. You can tell by looking at us, we eat good. We don't have a dishwasher. My wife's a dishwasher. Okay, this is the refrigerator. This is a box of ice cream here, and I eat ice cream almost every night. I eat beef, hot dogs. Sometimes you'll have to pick pork for company, but I don't eat pork, I eat beef. This is the refrigerator part. We got milk, watermelon. We got that. I thought Robin might be coming, so I had her a watermelon. Plenty of Cokes and water and plenty of drink. You want a Coke? All right, you've seen the kitchen, dining room, living room. Now we'll go down the hall. This is the bathroom that's closest to the kitchen. Everybody knows what's in the bathroom. There's a shower, a commode, a sink. Okay, we'll leave this little bathroom. Go down the hallway here. This room right here is, my wife is a member of the Red Hat Society. The Red Hat is, once the lady turns over 50 years old, they can join a club called the Red Hat Club. You see Red Hat pictures on the wall, red hats everywhere, red hat bedspread, red hat. Everything in here is Red Hat. These have got nothing to do with Red Hat. I was down in New Orleans at a Mardi Gras, and they threw these to me off of one of the floats, and I brought them home. Now, how would I like me? Okay, we'll leave that bedroom and go into the main bedroom. This is where me and my wife sleeps. That's the bed. Got mirrors so we can see ourselves sleep. This piece of furniture right here, all of this, is another piece that my son built. He hand carved the emblem of the Klan on mine, and he built my wife one that matches mine. Inside of it is just clothes. This is my blackjack t-shirt. I wear it when I go to the casino a lot of times. Leave the bedroom, and this is the master bathroom, I guess. Got a sink and a mirror in the bathtub here. This is a closet here where we keep all of our clothes. We got hers on this side and mine on this side, so. All right, we'll leave the master bedroom and go into this bedroom. That's just another guest bedroom. We have company, they can sleep here, and got a television, got a DVD player, they can watch a movie. Okay, from here we'll go down to the lower level. So these stairs is kind of narrow, don't y'all fall on keys there. This is my basement, and this is where we spend most of our time. I sit right here at the computer. I play on the computer and watch the television. Got the television over here. This is my television. It's a big screen because I can't see too good. I've got Howard Stern on there right now. This is my roast. I'm watching my roast. That's Angry Nigger. This picture here, it's got a picture of me in one corner, a picture of the Klan blood drop patch. If we have a lot of company, they can sit around in here. This is a fireplace. It really don't burn real wood. It works on gas. This is a piano. Jerry Lee Lewis visits a lot, so we got him a piano. Almost all of my pictures here are Confederate pictures. You have Nathan Bedford Forrest. Nathan Bedford Forrest was a general who started the Ku Klux Klan. A lot of us, like myself, think we've lost the battle. I mean, this country has been overflooded with Mexicans, even worse than niggers, so that's why I moved up here in the mountains. I can't beat them, I move away from it. This is a bedroom here. We got several of small bedrooms for the grandkids. This is a bedroom we built for the grandsons. When they come over, they stay in here, so there's more boy toys in this room. Okay, from here I'll take you to the lower deck that overlooks the river. This is our lower deck. You come out here in the mornings and watch the deer, and we can see the Chattahoochee River. You know, you can build a mansion anywhere, but you can't build a Chattahoochee River. Out here we got a little yard swing area. Get at Walmart. You sit out here and swing and watch the deer. You see two of them right there now, and sometimes there's 20 or 30 of them. There's another barbecue grill. Sometimes I get real lazy and lay on my hammock right there. Well, we're leaving the house now. We're going down towards the river. We'll pass by my dog pen where I have a couple of dogs. They're half pit bull, half chow. Got to keep them in a pen because you can't trust a black dog. going down to the river, and I have a dock down here. This river starts in Helen, Georgia, and runs all the way to the ocean. Right here, the water is so clean that you could drink it. This is the dock that I built so we could have a place to sit. If it rains, we can go inside. If it starts raining, we come in here. It's just a place to get in and out of the rain when we're down on the dock. I built everything around here myself. I built the house, I built the dock. If I hadn't built it myself, I couldn't afford it. Okay, this contraption here is a deer feeder that throws out corn. I can walk up to it and give it a spin by hand. Like that, and it throws out corn. The deer hears it, and they usually come running. Within a few seconds, the deer will be out here eating corn. As you can see, we threw out a little corn a while ago, and now there's a couple of deer down here eating. This is just another one of the cement niggers I made. And this is a Dutch boy and girl. They were made out of cement. I used to make a lot of cement stuff, but I don't do it anymore. Getting old, need to rest. Okay, before I show you my garage with some of my toys in it, I'll show you my guard out here. This is an angry nigger sitting here in the swing. He keeps an eye on my garage and the house. This is my work truck. It's a 2002 F-350. I do roofing business, and I stay in this truck. I have Sirius satellite radio in it. I have my laptop computer set up in it. It's just my work truck. This is some of our toys. We just got this car here. This Dodge Charger Daytona. There was only 1,400 of them made, and that's number 58. It's got the Hemi in it. This is my favorite ride here. This is my Honda Goldwing. It's a GL 1800, got a 6-cylinder engine. Fastest I ever had was 140. Usually I cruise around 100. It's got a CB CD player. This is the real Georgia state flag. Before a bunch of idiots changed it. Thanks for letting me show you my home. Y'all got to go now. Bye.
Looking for men who want to date Jackie's ex-wife, Nancy. Remember Nancy?
I saw a picture of Nancy in one of the offices here the other day. Very attractive.
My hands start to shake when I see those pictures.
Really?
Well, it's funny. I was, Nancy.
The first time I remember meeting her.
Oh, I love. Well, she's not coming in today. She's going to be on the phone screen.
Oh.
We're going to screen guys. Then she's going to come in for the actual dial-a-date kind of thing. Okay, so
it's a two-parter.
It's a two-parter. But Nancy, of course, was married to Jackie and also his manager. So many times we dealt with her about money,
his issues,
and also how great a talent Jackie was, and she would remind us of it.
Yes.
Not to mention the fact what a great talent she was when she started her own recording career.
Well, we debuted many of her albums. She's come in and performed. And also she's done several plays.
I always thought Nancy had a thing for me that I could have fucked her.
Yeah.
Like I used to ride my bike down to their house. Like I got into this bike riding kick for a short phase, and
the only place to go was Jackie's house.
Yeah, it was 15 miles to Jackie and 15 back, and that was like a good ride for me. So, and he lived down by the water, so it was kind of cool. I could ride my bike down to the beach.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I go there and I'd imagine that maybe Jackie wouldn't be home. Although he
You'd
was always
knock on the
around.
door,
I'd
yeah.
knock on the door. Nancy would answer in a negligee. And I was in my sexy bike outfit, those tight
Right.
pants.
Did you wear those?
With the big thing in the bottom that looks like you have a
That
big
big
load.
wad?
A big wad to pad your asshole. Like a diaper. The big diaper in the bottom. And my special shoes, my riding shoes.
And did you wear one of those very colorful shirts with the stripes?
Yeah, and I'd unzip it kind of low so Nancy could see my physique.
And then you had your little bike helmet?
Yeah. And I was hoping maybe she'd say, I just want to blow you or something. And then I had that dilemma, I work with Jack, he's a good guy. But I think I would have let her.
Really?
Probably. I'm a real scumbag that way,
That's terrible.
I think with my penis.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
You were not a bro.
No.
You were right.
Don't
Artie.
trust me with your women.
He is not a bro.
Don't trust me around your woman. Trust me. I'm being honest about it.
He is so not a bro.
No.
That's good to know.
Hey, I am a bro. I tell people up front I'm going to fuck your wife.
Who else would do that for
That's
you?
right. I'm a good dude. Oh, man. So anyway, later on in the show, Nancy will call in and we'll screen for 3 guys.
Hi, Nancy Sirianni, formerly Martland here. So I'm about to talk to Howard on the phone, which I haven't done in quite a few years, and play Dial-A-Date, where I'm going to pick 3 gentlemen who, one of them I will date after next week. We'll all be in the studio live next week. So I'm looking for a very important Yankee fan. I'd love to have a date with somebody who plays Scrabble, and I like guys who will run barefoot. So we'll see. I'll see who fits that criteria, and hopefully have a really fun date. So here I go.
All right, everyone remembers Nancy Sirianni.
Big part of the show.
Formerly Nancy Sirianni Martling.
She's dropped the Martling?
She's dropped the Martling and dropped the Jackie. I always knew you two would break up. Hi, Nancy.
You predicted it all the time, yeah.
She was too hot and horny. I knew she wanted it. I knew, sometimes I would think when I used to ride my bicycle over your house that maybe, Jackie wouldn't be there, but of course he was always around. Maybe you would, blow me or something.
You thought that?
I did.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would fantasize about it. Maybe I'd go over there and you'd answer the door in a negligee.
Well, you used to tell Jackie that Nancy wanted you. All you have to do is hit on her. You could take her right away.
Nancy and I used to write dirty emails to each other.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that, too.
It was nice. Would have been nice.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I was shocked to hear you want to go on a Dial-A-Date.
Well, I just want to go on a date.
Jackie, actually.
I didn't necessarily need to dial it up, but
I wanted to call it
I do.
Who Wants to Bang Jackie's Ex-Wife. But,
Yeah, we were being very vulgar about it at one point.
But you're not guaranteed that you'll bang her. You can go on a date with her. And that would be kind of cool to actually have a sexual shot at Nancy.
Absolutely.
What happened with you and Jackie?
That's what I'm saying.
What happened with you, Jackie? You know what my perception was? As soon as Jackie lost the show, you dumped his ass. Which I couldn't blame you.
Yeah, no, that's not how it happened.
Really?
But it did happen after he left the show.
Not really, no.
Oh, it happened before?
Yeah.
I thought Nancy was going to be like, Jackie, let me get this straight. You just quit the show. And you're going to support us how?
Yeah, really. I think I hear my train.
Yeah. I think the train just pulled out and I'm on it.
Time for me to go.
But Jackie had quit drinking. He did what you wanted.
Too late.
Really?
It's always too late.
Too much
he
hurt.
quit drinking right at that same time. And
you
he's
were
been
out of
without
there.
a drink ever since.
I told Jackie once that I thought you were banging some of the guys in your band.
Yeah.
Was I right or wrong? Tell the truth.
You were wrong.
Oh, bullshit.
Never?
No one in Big Orange Marble?
All of them.
All of them. See, I knew it. How you looking these days? Are you still hot or did you hit the wall?
So, yeah. I look the same.
You do?
Yeah.
Still have the good body?
Yep.
Really?
Still the same. I'm still wearing my clothes from high school.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a little thing.
You know what else I hear that's weird between her and Jackie? Sometimes, after they got divorced, they started dating one another. They'd go out on dates.
I heard that too. Did you guys date?
Well, I see him.
No,
Yeah.
but right after your divorce, were you two, seeing each other for a while?
I I don't think so.
No, I had heard you were dating him.
No, we're very, very good friends.
See, I don't even buy that they're really good friends. Like, that's
Why?
because, like, even on your website, you link to everybody's webpage but Jackie's.
You know what? My website is new, and I just forgot.
Right. That's a fun, interesting
I'm gonna do that.
dropout.
I'll do that this afternoon.
Like, that's the ultimate.
That's a big omission.
In Jackie Nancy world, that's the ultimate smack in the head when you don't link to their website.
I swear I did not do that on purpose. I don't. There's not even a section that says links, though. You know.
Because Jackie used to go, "Why don't you put Nancy's website on link to howardstern.com? It would do us a big favor." And be like, "Okay, but."
I didn't ask for that.
No, I know.
Oh.
Jackie wanted you to be famous in the worst way. One of the weird things was, like, Jackie and Nancy were sort of in Loserville.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Jackie was playing
They had a lifestyle.
Jackie was playing bachelor parties and all that stuff. And Nancy was, an up-and-coming musician and everything. And
But like a folk artist.
yeah, and then Jackie took off on our show. And Jackie, Nancy was like, when is my time going to come now?
I'm still waiting.
I know.
It's time to concentrate on my career.
And thus my appearance today.
So she's here today, and you're still trying to make it musically, right?
I'm doing actually pretty well. I'm doing fine.
I saw you open up for Taylor Hicks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
American Idol guy.
Good.
Yeah, that was very exciting.
So you and Jackie, are you divorced or you're not divorced?
Oh, no comment.
You mean it's not official? It's like you're just separated?
Yeah, I don't want to get into the legality of it.
But we want to know who we're dating here. I mean, are we dating a married
the guy
woman?
could get serious about you.
No, I totally am. I'm a totally single woman.
You're separate. You're legally separated?
Yes.
Oh. You never actually went ahead and got the divorce?
No.
Oh.
But you split everything. He told me he gave you like 50 of those houses, those shitty houses
And
had.
he got one.
And
He gave them to me.
I know. Nancy gets
gave them
upset about that because she feels she earned them as well.
That's right. They were our
I'm sorry.
houses.
Yes, that's right. You split up your joint property.
Yeah, Jackie, you want to know how much she took as a manager?
Yeah, I say, how much does Nancy charge you for the manager? It turns out 50%.
Turned out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, she's got some dough. I know she's got a bunch of those houses. She's a good-looking woman.
Yeah, I'm looking in the paper today, and it says that Shaquille O'Neal and his wife are splitting up. And one of the reasons was she was too secretive about her finances.
Really?
I was like, she didn't have any finances.
What finance? No, she earned that basketball money. But Nancy's a good woman.
She is.
I mean, I'll put it out there for the guys. Here's the negatives. A, you're going to have to sort of...
She'll manage you.
Yeah. A, she'll manage
No,
you.
that's
B,
not true.
B, you're probably going to have to put up some money for some record albums.
That's not true.
Well, Jackie built you that. You guys built that recording studio and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have, and I'm set up to do that work now. So.
So she still has the studio. You're set.
So Jackie's still paying for that.
No, he's not.
And also, the other bad thing is Jackie may be in your life a little bit because
that's true.
Yeah. Do you guys are social with each other?
We date sometimes.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Have those guys ever double dated yet?
Oh, that's weird.
Yes.
It's a weird scene.
Yeah, it is a weird scene.
But they're hippies.
Right,
Yeah, you know what? If you're in my life, you have to accept Jackie Martling.
Right. I don't know that I could be in your
Well,
life.
I don't know. Yeah, some people might not be able to get
I
over
was
that
hoping,
one.
Howard.
I can't accept Jackie. Anyway, so Nancy, I was shocked that you were willing to come on the dating game. And I was even more shocked when Jackie called me and asked me if I would be open to it. I said, you don't mind guys trying to bang your ex-wife? He goes, no, I don't care.
Well, I'm shocked as well.
Yeah, but I'd be up for playing the game, and I'll put some guys through.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Now, I have a question. So I'm gonna talk to these guys, but I don't know what they look like.
No, you don't learn that until we come in the studio. This would be a screening process right now. We're, at least hear that the guy sounds somewhat interesting.
All right, but and then next week there'll be 3 guys, but I just have to hope that one of them.
Right, that you're attracted to, because the game is you're attracted to their personality. So
now you have,
and that is true, and that is the most important thing.
Right.
Okay.
So you want to screen a few guys right now and tell me which 3 can play?
Okay.
All right.
Now I prepared questions. Is that the right way to go?
Yeah, you could ask them a few questions. You know, we'll just see if you get a general vibe. If you feel like letting them play, then we'll really grill them when you come in here.
Oh, okay, okay.
What are you wearing right now, by the way?
T-shirt and a pair of jeans.
No bra, right?
I have a bra on.
Oh. Usually she doesn't wear a bra.
Really?
Yeah, I've got that memorized.
Well, you know, for television, I wear a bra.
When I used to come by on my bike, in my bike shorts and bike, that sexy bike pants I used to wear, did you ever think about doing me? Or was I completely out of line there?
I have a vivid imagination.
Yeah, see, I told you.
I have an active imagination.
Did you ever fantasize about Howard?
It's possible.
See, I told you. I wasn't making that up. Why didn't you? If all you had to do was put your hand on my balls, I would have been right there. I don't care about Jackie. I would have banged you.
It's not an exclusive group, so.
I would have done you.
I know.
You know, I would have. I didn't know you were so miserable.
Tell me all the time.
I didn't know you were so miserable in your marriage. I could have made you happy. So when's the last time you and Jackie had sex? Was it during your marriage, or did you try makeup sex even after you split?
Oh, God, it was so long ago. I don't know. We probably went back and forth for a while.
You banged any guys since, Jackie? I would imagine so.
Yeah, I was going out with one guy for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So when's the last time you ever got it? A long time ago?
No.
Really? I tell you, Jackie might still have a job with me if you had done me.
You could never have fired him.
I might have put up with some more. Yeah, I would have felt really guilty getting rid of him.
Why do I have a raise? What's this raise for?
Jackie, there's something extra in your envelope this week.
Why? Hey, I got a Mercedes in the driveway. What's that for?
Because Nancy fucked my brains out, okay?
Oh, keep going.
I always figured Nancy would be great in bed. Like wild. Like open up
I think she's a wild child.
We'll
yes.
open it all up for a man.
Probably does it all.
All avenues are open for some wild times. That's my imagination speaking, Nancy. I have no information about what you're actually like in bed. You know?
It could be.
Do you open up?
It could be.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask, or is it rude to ask how old you are now?
That's rude to ask.
It is. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, let's go to some guys here and see if anybody wants to potentially bang Jackie's ex-wife.
I'm sure they're lining up. The phones must be jammed.
I don't hear the phones ringing.
No, they're ringing. Do you think you made the biggest mistake of your life leaving Jackie now that he has Jackie's Joke Hunt, his own show here on Sirius?
No, I think we went down a good path.
No.
Me and Jackie. Yeah, the right path.
You were fed up with him. So was I.
It seems that everybody got fed up at the same time.
Yeah, we should have talked. You were fed up. I was fed up.
Yeah. It did all happen right around the same time.
And real quick, would you ever date Kenneth Keith Kallenbach?
Did you see the email he sent me?
Yeah.
No. What did he say?
We'd be good together, me and him.
Oh, geez.
So that's a no, right?
I think it's a no.
Okay. All right, first guy up, Irish John. You want to date Nancy?
Absolutely, Howard.
All right, John, real quick, give us some qualifications, because we can't get into like 900 things here. You know, Nancy's got to make sort of a snap decision. Why should she date you?
I have a great career in the construction field. I sell and rent construction equipment. My equipment's currently at the World Trade Center. We have equipment now at the Deutsche Bank.
How much are you worth, would you say?
I'd say about $300,000 overall.
That's not bad. That's good money.
No, and I mean, my earning potential is there, too. I just started with a new company, New York Equipment Sales. It's an up-and-coming company, and I'm really climbing the ladder.
And you drink?
Every once in a while, maybe once a week or twice a month, I'd say.
That's a big thing with Nancy.
Nancy, you're not completely opposed to drinking.
No, you need to drink.
Okay.
Oh, all right, good.
It's more like if I go to a Yankee game or I'm going to see Genesis soon.
You ever been married?
A couple of beers there. No, never been married. Been engaged.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
I could
Do you
vouch
have
for
an
John.
age range,
You know him?
Nancy?
I know Irish John. I could vouch for him. He's a really good guy, actually.
Good-looking guy?
What's his name?
Not bad.
Irish John.
Irish John.
We call him Irish John, but
here's the key. How big's your cock, John?
I'd say average, little better than average.
All right.
he's a very, professional, responsible guy. And now, John, is that 300?
That's a character reference, Nancy, from a heroin years.
Is that 300 grand net, John?
That includes property I own, vehicles, everything. If you were to
that's
roll it
your
all up.
worth. Okay.
What are you looking at in cash?
Probably $4.
These are not my questions.
more than that. I'd rather not get into that, but
Nancy, I'm helping you out. You know that's important.
Yeah,
to the
we'll
chick.
ask for you, Nance. There, come on. I mean, it's-
Okay.
You know
Yeah,
it's
close to
important.
triple figures.
Now, what would Nancy need to know? How big is?
How big is his penis? That's all she needs to know.
7 inches.
Well, you're a Yankee fan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's important to Nancy. That she's way into the Yankees.
Oh, is she really?
Is she?
Hey, Artie.
Maybe you want to date her, Artie.
I think you should bang Nancy.
well, first of all,
She likes a funny guy.
How'd it go from dating to banging? I mean, that's
Well,
disrespectful. Well, you're cutting in on John's thing here.
Nancy, don't hold out with the banging thing. I mean, if a guy's halfway decent, give him some.
Nancy's not a holder-outer.
All right, good.
No,
I mean, I'm not.
I've got to be totally decent.
I also have great Yankee seats. I sit field all the time. Actually, better than Artie's tickets.
Yeah,
Irish John, you should have told me that.
He gets great seats.
You have season tickets.
Yes. A friend of mine owns a restaurant in the Bronx, and he gets me taken care of. He does all the catering for the Yankees up in J Pine Restaurant.
That interests me a lot.
He gets great seats to every New York sporting event. John.
Yeah,
he
he's
does.
everywhere.
He's a good guy, John. Absolutely.
I didn't know you were such a
John,
Yankee
you're
fan.
you're a regular caller to the show. Is that why you have a moniker?
Pretty much. I've been calling for years. I've been a Howard Stern fan for over 20 years. Basically, Angry Black gave me my name.
Angry Black gave you your name.
Yeah,
he named himself and then he named Irish John.
And what do you look like, John?
6'1", about 210, 215 pounds. Blue eyes, brown hair. I'd say average, maybe a little better.
He's not a whack pack.
He's not a whack pack guy.
He hangs out with the whack pack, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've given him an endorsement. We all really like John.
Well, Jackie hangs out with the whack pack.
That's true.
He's not a nutty guy, Nancy, like the whack pack guys.
Okay.
Well, what do you
a good
think?
guy.
You want to let him play?
Okay.
All right. You're in, Irish John.
All right, great. Thanks, Howard. Thank you.
She says she's interested in your personality. Me, I find you dull, but what do I know? All right, thank you, Irish John.
All right, Howard. Bye.
All right, let's go to Paulie, who says he wants to date Nancy very badly. Paulie,
I can't pick the first three guys, right? Or do
No,
you
you
want
could-
me to? You want me to make snap decisions?
well, you listen. If you hear something that inspires you, and don't feel funny about saying
Yeah,
no.
you don't have to accept everybody.
If Irish John, for some reason, turned you off, you give me the word, baby. I'm on your team.
Can I like speak with these gentlemen and then come back and say I'll take number 3, number 1, and number?
No, I mean, come
now,
on.
see, that's almost playing the game.
I don't have a month here.
Okay. So
Right.
we're trying to find
One of these three schmoes have to be good.
Okay, I have to say no to somebody though.
You
maybe
decide.
Paulie's the man.
Maybe
John's,
you can say-
I know John would be a good player for the
He
game.
would be? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so Artie feels you made a good choice. Paulie,
trust you on that, Artie.
You're in Brooklyn, Paulie. What do you think about Nancy? Tell me what's on your mind.
Why did you call?
Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, guys. This is Paulie. I've been on the air before. Henry Hill's nemesis.
Is this the guy, Henry Hill's nemesis? Okay.
I know
Yes,
Paulie.
it is.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He stands up to Henry Hill.
Good guy.
I like Paulie. Hey, Paulie, what do you got? You got a lot of money?
How old are you?
I'm 54 going on 35.
You want an old guy, Nancy?
Well, I don't consider me old because no one can ever guess my age. Everybody thinks I'm 45 years old.
And Paulie, you make a good living?
I'm in great
have a
shape.
very wide age range.
I'm in great shape. I'm in good shape for the shape I'm in. And
Paulie, are you in the mafia?
No, I'm not, Howard.
Okay. What kind of work are you really doing? Legitimate work?
I'm a graphic artist. I worked for a major corporation for the past 13 years. Unfortunately, I was just let go due to downsizing, but that's no problem. I can hook up with quite a few graphics companies in town.
You make a good living?
I make a good living, yeah.
When were you planning to go back to work?
Well, I am. I'm working at the present time.
Oh.
I'll tell you, that's hot.
I was just let go after 13 years in April.
Why would you be let go?
Downsizing.
That's hot.
I don't want to mention.
Nancy, that's hot. Recently unemployed.
It's weird. I hate to make this a pattern. I know Paulie, too.
You
And,
do?
Paulie's a guy that women would like.
Really?
He's you can tell he's like a good-looking guy. And,
Lots of time to have fun, too.
And,
got free time.
I don't know about his finances at all, but I've hung with him a bunch of times, and he's another good, classy, fun guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Paulie, you ever been married?
Yes, I've been married, but I have no children.
You were married once? Twice.
Twice. That's not good. What's
going on?
Well, I'm 54 years old, and, if it didn't work the first time, I'm not going to say I'm never going to get married again. I did get married again, but that didn't work out. But I'm still dear friends with my first wife, as Nancy can appreciate.
That's a good sign.
You got a big schlong?
I got a light switch.
Oh, you're small.
No, I just use your vernacular.
I see. You're an okay size.
As long as you can turn it on,
Because Nancy likes it thick more than long, I think, if I remember properly.
Girth better than length.
Now, Paul, are you uncomfortable with the net worth question?
The net worth question?
Yeah, what is your net worth?
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Guy's been divorced.
Does it really make a difference?
Yes.
Not to me.
To me,
well,
it
let
does.
me put it this way, Nancy. If we go out together, we'll go to a nice place. I'll cook you a nice dinner. We can go to a nice restaurant. We can catch a movie. We can go here, go there.
You could afford that.
Put it that way. We'd have a great time. If
Who's
we went
picking up the tab?
Right now, I live out of state, but I'm moving back to New York.
Oh. Where do you live?
I live in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh.
Well, when are you
originally from Brooklyn, New York.
But where are you going?
I've been out here. My job moved me out here, and as I said, I don't want to mention the big corporation that I work for, but let me put it this way: everybody drink Pepsi Cola now.
I see. So, what kind of car you drive?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Well, I don't drink soda, so.
What do you drive?
I used to work. I drive a Honda Pilot.
And when are you moving back? Because you don't want to date a guy from Cleveland.
Well, I'm going to be moving back very soon, but what difference does that make? I could be in New York. I could be in New York later on this afternoon if that was the case.
I actually would like to date a guy from Cleveland.
Oh, you would?
There you go.
So you can Paulie play?
Relationships don't work pretty good.
Yeah.
Can Paulie play, Nance?
What?
Can Paulie play?
Yeah, I like Paulie.
Okay, she likes
Great,
you.
Nancy.
You're in, Paulie.
All right, guys.
Well, Paulie's playing. Look at this. Irish John and Paulie so far.
I'll tell you one thing I know about Paulie. The guy's no pussy.
Well, you don't know. He's on the phone when he's dealing with Henry Hell.
No, I don't know. I met him. I wouldn't fuck with Paulie.
I was in the studio in 2003 when Henry didn't show up, remember?
All right. Hey, Paulie, hold on.
Thanks.
I don't remember Paulie looking any particular way. You say he's good looking.
Well, I mean, he's...
That's what Artie's saying.
When I saw him, he had a good-looking broad with him, and I could tell, it might not be an odd thing for him. Put it that way.
All right. Wood Yee's on the phone. He wants you.
Wood Yee?
Wood Yee, hi.
This is Shlomo.
Oh, Shlomo. Oh, Shlomo, hi.
I'm into the phone. I'm going to shove it up my ass and come.
Now, you want to date Nancy?
Is this Wood Yee?
Yes.
Can we just shock the puss?
Listen, you
You
can't
can talk
shut.
to him for a while, but I'm going to say no.
She says no.
Bear with me for a moment.
Bear with him. He's got some sweet talk for you.
Balls down the toilet.
What was that, Wood Yee? I mean, Shlomo?
Can you hold on a moment? I just shit out a condom full of smuggled Cuban cigars.
Oh.
This will just take a second.
Shlomo, you're a fan of Nancy. I know she was. Listen, Nancy was a big part of the show for years, and everyone loves her, is attracted to her, certainly. You see her pictures on her website.
Hurry up, fuckwad. I have to take a shit.
All right. Well, I don't think she's going to...
I don't think this is the time you should have called.
I don't think she's going to go out with...
And play the piano at the same
I
time.
was forgetting that you're on satellite now and can say fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot funnier.
Shlomo's great for satellite.
Shlomo's...
Man, I got to take a shit.
All right. Say your
Go
last... Say one thing to Nancy that's romantic, and maybe it'll win her over. Go ahead.
Cunt face.
Oh.
Man.
That's right, fuckface.
Okay.
All right. That is not winning her over. I can...
Goodbye, Wood Yee.
Nancy, you don't want him, right?
No, I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
It had nothing to do with...
Shlomo, I'm sorry.
Yourself.
All right. Thank you. Artie, you know Wood Yee.
I'm all over the TV screen.
What do you say about...
What was that, Shlomo?
Cut that bitch off.
What do you say about Wood Yee?
It's weird. Once again, I know the guy, and I think he'd be great for her.
Oh, no. Okay, so now I'm going to say no to the first two guys.
No,
All right. Thank you, Shlomo.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to shit in my drawers.
Okay, thank you. All right. That was Shlomo. Nancy, I wouldn't let you go out with him.
No, thank you.
All right, I'm going to randomly. There's about 1 million guys on the phone here. Obviously, everybody wants you, but let's see. I'll just pick.
Let's pick a guy who's not a regular caller into the show.
Well, okay.
Some random stranger.
All right, I'm going to say this. There's a guy on the phone from Long Beach named Mike. There's a guy from Queens named Phil, and there's another Mike from Rockaway. Who do you want me to pick up on? Take a guess. This could be your love connection.
We got anybody from Manhattan?
Let's see. Anyone from Manhattan? Let's see. Here's a guy in the Bronx. Here's a guy from Wayne, New Jersey. Baltimore. Albany.
Baltimore.
Little Neck, New York. How about Little Neck, New York? That's close to the city.
That's on the island too, right?
Right.
Or Queens?
What's his name? Little Neck guy?
Greg. Greg?
Yeah, let's play with let's hear Greg.
Okay, Greg.
Yes.
How are you, sir?
Oh, fine. I have Nancy up here on my screen here. I went to her website.
Attractive girl, right?
Yeah, I like her.
Good body.
Yeah, definitely.
Jackie broke her in real good. I know that. Jackie,
I don't want to hear that.
He pretty much do what
but he didn't break me, so.
He didn't break her, but he broke her in.
That's good.
I know she's in good shape. And but what about you?
Good.
Are you in good shape?
I'm in excellent shape. I go to the gym 5 days a week. I'm into bodybuilding. I played guitar also for 37 years. I was in Anthrax and Metallica in the 80s. So.
What were you from Metallica?
You were in Anthrax and Metallica?
Yeah, I played lead guitar in the early 80s in Anthrax and Metallica.
Huh.
Wow.
And now I'm 47, so I live in Little Neck, and became very successful in real estate. I bought and sold foreclosures.
Nancy's legs are spread already. I can almost hear them opening.
Yeah, I became a multi-billionaire in real estate.
If she doesn't want you, I'll go out with you.
I've done well.
So you played in Metallica when the guy from Megadeth was there or something?
Yeah, when Dave Mustaine was in the band, and when he left, and when they were in the music building in Queens, and it was in those days, late 70s, early 80s, that time.
Who do you look like?
I hear Mel Gibson to John Bon Jovi. I hear a little of everything in the face, My hair's still a little on the long side.
Nancy likes that.
Really.
It's not a mullet, is it?
Maybe a little bit, but I'm working on it.
A mullet? You got a mullet?
Not really. No, not really.
You're a good-looking dude. You make a good living. You're an accomplished musician.
What's your marital status?
Yeah, why are you not married? How come
I lived with somebody for 7 years, but that's the closest that I've ever come. Yeah, I've always been involved in music so much, and I really, that's my excuse. So, that's what I'm gonna say.
How old a dude are you again? 47, you say?
47, yeah.
47.
But I look younger. Everybody thinks I'm in my 30s, so
50s to new 30s.
I'm not all wrinkled up and everything.
Right. You're not a big mess.
Stayed out of the sun.
Not at all.
You're not sitting at home with a prostate condition like some old bag.
No.
Well, Nancy, what do you think based on just this small little information?
Conversation, yeah.
I'm gonna pass on Greg. Greg, you sound lovely, but I don't want to pick the first three guys.
Why wouldn't you pick him? He sounds like he's right up your alley. You could sit there with those songs of yours.
And play guitar together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're making a mistake, yeah.
If you want, you could put him on hold and you could talk to some of the other guys.
Yeah,
that's what I should have done from the beginning, but...
Well, you could be here all day then. How many fucking guys can you just get? That guy's a good guy, this
Oh,
Greg.
talk to two more guys.
All right, Greg, you're out.
Oh,
sorry.
Sorry, man. What turns you off, Nancy?
I just probably the mullet.
No, I was kidding. I'm kidding. I don't have a mullet. What, are you kidding me?
You said a bit of a mullet.
No, not at all. Not at all. My hair's more like an actor sort of looking. It's a little long on the top, and it's I can't really explain it, but it's not like that.
This is the first guy I liked.
Were you there for Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Metal Up Your Ass?
What's that? What?
Metallica, Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning?
I was in there in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, he didn't make any money with them.
Right.
Yeah, no.
No, he made his money in real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys were sleeping on the floor in a music building eating hot dogs, and they had no shower. They used to come to my house to take
Well,
a
Greg,
shower.
you're out. Never mind. Hey, Nancy, he's out, right?
Can I just talk to another guy or two?
All right, talk to one more guy. All right, hold on. Hold on, Greg. You're not completely out.
All right.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Sounds like you're almost out. All right, put him on hold.
Thank you.
Guys, remind me that Greg's on line 15. All right, here, pick one other guy to screen. You ready? There's a guy named Jumbo from Wayne, New Jersey. Oh, here's a guy,
Okay.
Dennis from Manhattan. You want to speak to him?
Yeah, let's talk to Dennis.
You living in Manhattan now? I didn't know that.
Mostly, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know.
Dennis.
Yeah, what's up, Howard?
How you doing, man? You want to
Doing
date
all right.
Jackie's ex-wife?
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. You know, there's a couple of things that she has to match. How tall is she? No one ever brought that up. How tall is Nancy?
She's a midget, technically.
You.
I know, but I just need that one height thing. I have a height thing, and I have.
And what is the height you like?
Why? Are you short or tall?
I'm 5'8", 5'8.5".
I'm 5'7".
Oh, okay, that'll work. And are you really Italian, Sirianni? So is that? Oh, look at that. Very nice. Yeah.
Italian and Polish, I am.
Italian-Irish for me.
Italian. Oh, you're Italian-Irish?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, mostly Italian, actually Sicilian. So
I think she's had it with Irish.
she's had it with Irish, right?
Jackie's not Irish. Jackie wasn't Irish.
Oh, he wasn't? I thought it was.
No.
Shows you how well I know him.
English, French, and Dutch.
Oh, those poor people.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm the other way. I'm
Drank
more
like an Irish.
You know I love
Yeah.
Jackie. I'm just teasing you about Jackie.
And I love Jackie, too.
Right. What do you think of this guy? Is he coming off bad?
Let me hear a little bit more
All right.
about him.
Hey, so what do you do for a living?
I have to watch. I own a brand of cigars. I own a cigar brand.
Do you smoke them?
Well, every so often, yeah, sure. But, I mean, it's not like cigarettes. You don't smoke them every day, every 20 minutes, you know. It's when you're out or, you know, it's a special occasion.
How old a dude?
44.
How come you're not married?
I got to tell you, I've been a musician for a long time. Band broke up in the 90s, and I focused so hard on the cigar thing. It's hard to do, you know. So
Can you make a lot of money in cigars?
yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to go into financials. Yes, I do, but I'm not going to go into financials.
But you're a wealthy man.
Wealthy, you're wealthy, Howard. I'm not wealthy compared to you.
Nancy is wealthy. She owns
Mhm.
17 homes.
17 homes. Yeah, and they were all acquired. Yeah, they were all acquired by hard work, huh, Nancy?
Oh,
Is that sarcastic?
No, well, just throwing it out there.
A little bitter, a little bitter.
Bitter? No bitter. No bitter. There's no wife, no kids.
No, I think they're talking about me.
Oh,
Oh, she's plenty bitter. Wasted her whole life.
But I absolutely earned everything that I have. So I'm going to say no to Dennis.
All right, I knew it. Yeah, you
You said the I don't like wrong that thing. comment.
Yeah, you blew
Yeah, I
it,
don't
dude.
like that comment.
Yeah, you're talking to a woman who,
Gotta wait for the third date to say that.
she ain't going to put up with that bullshit.
Sounded like you might have been rich, though.
So let Greg play then. What did he do wrong? You want one
Okay,
more?
if we're running out of time, yes, let's.
All right, you want one more guy? You want to?
Yeah, give her
Let me
one
hear
more.
one more. You know what? But I totally didn't think of this until now. I absolutely cannot date somebody who smokes cigarettes.
Okay.
So if any of those guys smoke, that should be the first question.
I don't blame you. I'd be the same way.
Yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't even. There's no way I could kiss somebody who.
You want a guy from Queens, Long Beach, Belleville, New Jersey, Orange County, or the Bronx?
Queens.
Okay. That's Phil. Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Hey, how are you?
Phil, it'd be really
Good.
cool after you have sex with Nancy, if it goes well, we will interview you to find out what it's like to bang Jackie's wife.
Nice,
That's
nice.
what
Well,
I'm-
let me just start off. I'm 25, a young 25. I live with my parents.
Oh, great.
Jackie, about my net worth is I own my own real estate appraisal business. I don't know if that counts. I'm just working on. I'll date Robin too, though. I mean, if you wanted to do a triple.
Nancy, I'm hanging up on him for you.
Yeah,
I think this guy's a
hang up on
no.
Phil.
Yeah, I don't think Nancy should date a
I
guy
had
who
my Phil.
You don't want to go over his house with his parents and have sex with him?
Maybe with his dad. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think you could get, Howard, for the real estate appraisal business if he sold it?
Business like that? Man of his caliber?
He sounded like he was 60.
Yeah.
25.
I'm a young 25.
A young 25.
You want to go back to Greg, or you want one more shot?
Got to give her one. Dude,
whatever,
you know,
whatever
see-
you have time for.
I got the guy from Belleville. Belleville's a good town. I know Belleville.
I would like to
okay,
see.
let's hear from Belleville.
I would
I
like
like
to-
the triplets of Belleville, so.
I would like Nancy to find love, so. Because it would probably bother Jackie on some level. Frank in Belleville. Go ahead, Frank. Go ahead. Make your pitch to Nancy Sirianni.
Howard, I'm honored to talk to you, buddy. Hey, okay, this couldn't happen at a better time.
I just got out of the hospital. My wife had the worst accident ever, and the timing. And I'm going to be rich if she doesn't make it. So
your wife is dying.
She hit so hard, I can't even recognize her.
So you could date Nancy
because he's going to get the insurance money.
Nancy's going to look great compared to her right now.
Is she in a coma?
She could be.
And your wife is the one with the money.
No. I have insurance on her. So I'll be rich, and I'll make you all kinds of CDs.
When will you know?
How rich?
Yeah, Nancy doesn't want to choose you. She wants to know how serious it is. Is your wife in a coma?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but you smoke? Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke.
You don't smoke. All right.
He can play.
Nancy, what about this guy?
No, I don't think so.
MySpace. Howard, she could see me on MySpace. Take a look at me.
So you're not kidding. Your wife's really in the hospital.
Oh, she's terrible. I just left.
How much money would you collect if she dies?
I got $500,000 insurance policy on it. So
Wow.
Hopefully I'll know by Philly.
All right, I got to try a different guy. I know she's not going to go for him.
Howard, thanks for letting me on.
Thank you.
$500,000? That's not bad. I'd go for it.
Mike in Avalon, New York. Go ahead. One more shot at Nancy. Otherwise, I'm putting Greg on.
What's going on, Howard?
Hey, Mike. Go ahead. In Avalon, New York. Where is that?
South Shore of Long Island. You fly by it with your helicopter every time you go out to the Hamptons.
Okay.
You're buzzing his house.
I don't take a helicopter, but that's okay. Do you want to date Nancy?
Yeah, well, I'm in the middle of getting a divorce, so I got to look forward to what's next.
How long have you been out of this marriage?
I'm still crawling out of it.
Oh, so you're fresh from your wounds.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. You know, it's been over for quite some time, so we're just hammering out the legal part of it.
Right.
Got kids?
Yep, one daughter.
You're a wealthy dude?
I
Used
don't know,
to be.
You know, I work for a living.
Yeah, what do you do?
What do you do, Greg? What do you do?
Mike.
I'm sorry, what's his name?
Mike.
Mike.
What do you do?
What do you do, Mike?
Carpenter contractor.
Oh, that's good because Nancy likes to build recording studios and like staging areas.
That's right. She can repair things.
I like carpenters.
Yeah.
See, we could set you up with something nice, Nancy.
And you're a good-looking dude?
I don't know. You know, I've never seen him throw up.
Well, there's a recommendation.
Good answer.
Can we try to stump you with a joke?
I've seen a few throw up.
I know a lot of jokes.
Would you want to? You get in a divorce. You're a good-looking dude. None of the girls throw up that you go out with. You got a big penis?
You know what? Again, no complaints ever. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't check out other guys' penises, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Oh, I see.
What happened to the marriage?
You know what? People change, I suppose.
Well, it was all her fault.
That too.
Nancy, what do you think of Mike? Would you rather have Mike or Greg?
Do you smoke, Mike?
No, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Pot?
Well, you know, occasionally.
Yeah. Nancy, too, I imagine.
That's good.
Yeah. What do you think? Mike or Greg?
Mike or Greg, that's what I have to come down to?
Yeah.
Or you can get rid of Irish John or one of the other guys and take Greg and this guy.
Can I do that? I already said yes to.
That's
Irish
true.
John.
You could change your mind. Robin
This is
says.
America, Nancy. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Wow.
Life is filled with heartbreaks.
Okay, I think that's what I'd like to do.
What would you like to do?
Can I do that? Take Mike and Greg.
Really? No Irish
Who are
John?
you throwing out? Irish John?
With the Yankee tickets?
Oh, Irish John has the Yankee tickets.
Yeah.
Instead, you want the mullet guy from Anthrax?
No. Yeah, but Greg's got a. I like.
What about Paulie?
And Paulie.
Paulie, I picked, right?
Yeah.
Paulie, I want to keep.
All right.
But listen, Nancy, you talked to all those other guys, and you were taking more phone calls. You know.
Maybe
Say
Mike.
that again?
I said you were taking all those other. You talked to all those other people, and you decided to take more phone calls. So, you know, I don't want to badmouth any of those guys, but obviously you were still looking for a date.
Well,
Are you a Yankee fan, Mike?
A baseball fan, but when the Yankees are playing the Mets, I got to root for the Mets. Sorry, Artie.
Well, I ain't looking to fuck you.
Thank God.
I mean, you seem like a nice guy.
Nance, I know it's rough, but you got to take a leap here.
Yeah, I could take a leap of faith.
Yeah. Mike or Greg? Greg's over in Little Neck. He's the guy who was a professional musician. Now he's out of that, but, you know. He wants you. So does Mike.
I have a feeling Greg never picked up a guitar.
Yeah, I was going to ask him to play something. I bet you couldn't.
Plus, I think Metallica's from like L.A., so I don't know what they're doing in Queens.
Yeah, I like Carpenters, so I'm going to go with Mike.
All right, Mike, you're in.
All right. Nice. I like to hear that.
All right, hold on, okay?
Thank you.
Let me tell the bad news to Greg.
You think Greg was full of crap?
Greg.
Yeah.
Let me hear you play guitar.
It's too early.
Yeah, it's too early for your guitar.
Oh, there he goes.
Wow.
I think I can play this.
He is pretty good, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't have a mullet. I was joking, and I don't smoke.
Well, you're gone.
I do know Anthrax
sorry.
were big Yankee fans. I read that somewhere.
Thanks, though, Greg.
Oh, you know who wanted to date you?
Who?
He didn't get in on time. Boy, Nancy's going to be heartbroken.
Who?
Mystery Man, say hi to Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Who's that?
High Pitch.
High Pitch.
Oh, hi, Pitch Eric.
Yeah, did you
Yes,
know?
you are amazing. You're beautiful. I would love to date you. I got a new job. I'm in construction.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Eric. You missed the...
She's already made her selections.
I'm very sorry.
Man,
Yeah, I know you don't smoke and you're a big Yankee fan. You would have fit the profile.
I know. I'm a huge Yankee fan.
Yeah, you're huge. You're like 500 pounds huge.
I do internet radio on Stern Syndicate Radio. And how and I can work along great.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Howard.
Stern Syndicate Radio.
Stern Syndicate Radio. Well, Nance, I'm excited for you. And then I'm excited to see you when you come down here. Wear something sexy.
I will.
Wear a little dress, show off your legs. Don't wear panties,
Okay.
no bra.
Oh. I'll wear something nice.
Wear a skirt that, almost shows everything. Shows your whole beaver.
Yeah. And,
Okay, so these guys will be.
Yes.
They'll be on the air. Or they'll be on the phone.
No, they will be in the
They
studio.
will be in the studio. So
And
I
I
can
will-
actually meet them.
And I'll put them.
that day.
I'll put them behind a screen so that you'll base it on personality, and then they'll walk out, just like the dating game.
Okay, I got you.
And if Paulie takes you to a steakhouse, don't sit too close to him.
Why? Oh, he'll be with his back to the wall. Is that
Just
what you're saying?
no, just don't sit too close to him at a steakhouse.
There you go.
Okay.
All right,
Well, we're
Nance.
going to be eating vegetarian anyway, so.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. You're total vegetarian? Oh.
No.
Those are the angriest broads.
Oh.
Nance, I look
Yes.
forward to seeing you, my darling.
I look forward to seeing you too, Howard.
All
Thanks
right.
for
Nancy-
thanks for putting me on.
Oh, wait, there's a guy. Oh, this guy's a professional comedian. I think you've had it with those.
Is it Jackie?
It's Tracy.
I like funny.
It's
Jackie wasn't
Tracy.
professional.
It's Tracy Morgan. Hi, Tracy.
Tracy.
What's up, baby? You want? I hear you're single now. You want to date Nancy?
I love me some welfare pussy. I like when a woman throw up on my dick.
Really?
I don't give a fuck. I'm nasty.
What do you want to say to Nancy to win her over?
When you hear them keys jiggling at the door, I want you standing way at the end of the hallway with your panties down and your butt cheeks like this.
Wow. All right, Tracy.
I'm enjoying my sobriety.
Are you enjoying your sobriety?
Yeah. Mature women. I like stretch marks. I like cellulite. I love all of that.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't have that.
Fart in my motherfucking mouth. I don't give a fuck yet. I'm a freak.
I'm going to pass.
You know when the pussy good. When you put your dick in and make that fart sound.
Man.
I stick my tongue in a chick ass with the quickness. I love when a woman gag. God damn! Gluckle, gluckle, gluckle. Don't put it in my face, goddammit.
Well, Tracy, I don't know if she's for you. She's a very refined woman.
I deal with the fucking knife scars, fucking the C-section scars. I can't deal with these pretty blonde bitches with fake titties.
Well, you wouldn't have to deal with it. Nancy's spoken
All
for
natural,
her.
all
Yeah,
natural.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a beast.
I know. All right, thanks, Tracy.
Oh,
Trace, thanks.
I'm a professional drinker.
All right.
Keep your sense of humor.
Right, you too. That's Tracy Morgan calling in.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing we chose our guys already.
That's right. Nancy Sirianni, formerly Martling, you will be offered to my audience. 3 men have won the right to vie for your attention and hopefully end up in bed with you.
Oh, wouldn't it be great if we found Nancy's replacement?
Yeah, that
Jackie?
would be good.
So the date will be. You guys will send us on a date.
Sure.
Whoever I pick. Is it like chaperoned and stuff like that? Like
Do you want
know,
it? Yeah, I think we better chaperone it.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, for his sake. This girl's an animal. All right, real good, Nance.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Okay,
then.
thanks.
All right, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, Howard.
There she is, Nancy
Bye, Rob.
Sirianni.
Bye.
And by the way,
See you next
Nancy,
week.
Nancy can sing to you. See you next week.
And she has a beautiful voice.
It'd be cool to bang Jackie's ex-wife. If I was like single, I'd bang her. Just for the hell of it.
And in bed,
and tell
you
you
tell
about
Jackie stories?
Yeah.
Remember the time, Jackie?
Remember the time Jackie was a real asshole?
So I just got off the phone with Howard, and apparently I picked 3 gentlemen suitors who I will meet next week. I think I picked Greg, Mike, and Paulie. So we'll all be in the studio next week, and I'll get to ask them questions and choose my date. I'm looking forward to it. It was fun. I haven't talked to Howard in a long time, so thanks.
Here she is, Lisa G. from the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa?
Scott the engineer appeared on the Miserable Men show Sunday night, where he attempted to project his black cloud onto Howard's relationship with Beth. Responding to the comment that Howard and Beth never fight, Scott predicted that once the wedding takes place, the couple will be fighting like cats and dogs.
Fuck everyone.
He also talked about his life as a former swinger in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I can't imagine that, but that's
Imagine the lucky girls who got to swing with Scott. Oh, you know, girls, I'm a swinger. I swing.
Hello, couples.
Scott, when did you swing in the 70s, you liar?
You know, I love Scott, and I really think in the last year he looks so incredibly depressed.
Yeah, he's gotten sadder.
Yeah, like it's really like the cloud is growing.
Scott, when did you swing in the 70s? And by the way, it's an hour and 15 minutes. I got to take a break.
I got to hear the swinging
Yeah,
story.
but when did you swing in the 70s?
In the early 70s, when I,
Yeah.
And now when I was
you know what?
in my
How did
in my
you swing?
20s.
What do you mean you swung? With who? Where? How did this happen?
We
Who's we?
The person I was with.
You're okay. You had a partner,
A
female
partner.
Okay,
That's right. That's
yeah.
correct. We were friends with another couple that we used to hang out with all the time.
Yeah.
And
you're telling me the other couple had to have you?
We swapped.
You swapped wives?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wives?
girls.
Girls.
Not wives.
Not wives.
Yeah, girls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who would swap with you?
It was,
I would swap. I'd probably say, you know what? Maybe my girl will appreciate me after she fucks this guy.
As weird as it may seem, it happened. I had hair back then, so I wasn't as gross as I am now.
Oh.
So
I didn't say that.
And that didn't, I guess that ruined the relationship? Or did it not?
No. Eventually,
I ruined it on my own.
Eventually, we broke up, but it didn't ruin the relationship then. No, it was fine. Everything was cool.
And you could look at this other couple? Did you continue to see them?
Yeah, we hung out with them. We would travel. We'd go away with them. We'd share a hotel room with
And
them.
how often would you swap?
How creepy.
It wasn't a lot.
And
It
what
was
about
a
the
few
guy?
times.
Was like you and the guy good pals? Like, hey man, your girl's great.
High five each
No,
other as you pass?
one night we were hanging out and we did some weed. I
You did weed?
I did.
I mean,
And after you blew your load, like after he blew his load in your girl, how soon after did you hop on your girl and because you're all turned
I
on?
don't think he blew his load in her, but
What do you mean? Where'd he blow it? On her?
Probably, yeah.
All over her face.
And then, like, would you get turned on watching him?
No,
bang
we
her?
didn't. I didn't watch. I didn't watch him.
Did it turn you on when she would tell you what happened?
We never spoke about it a lot. It was
You
just
didn't
like
talk about
You
it?
mean afterwards? You never?
no. It was like we just said it was a lot of fun. I mean, we would so
And
so
then,
that
like,
night
when would you bang her in the same night? Like she bang him?
No,
and
no,
bang
no,
you?
no.
Why not?
No, we just didn't. I mean, we'd just go home and
and not be with each other.
well, we
And not talk about what happened. That's a turn on.
so
In other words,
we all did it in the same room.
yeah, but the lights are out.
Yeah, the lights were out.
And
You couldn't see him doing your wife.
I'm
I mean,
pretty-
your girlfriend.
No, I
Probably
mean
your girlfriend said, listen, it's bad enough I got to see him. But now I'm banging you.
Listen. It was all. I mean, it was. I didn't initiate it. I actually crashed, and then I was awakened and dragged into the shower with three other people.
I like how you're using your 70s vernacular. I crashed.
I did.
And then,
All right, so they you were asleep
Did
and
weed.
they had a lot of fun, and then they dragged
No, they
you
didn't have
into
any
the
fun.
shower?
They weren't doing anything. They were, just, they woke me up, and they said, "Come with us," and we all went into the shower.
You showered with a dude.
They did.
Wow. That wasn't your revelation?
You got a big cock.
Watch the soap.
Free love.
If that cock were to end in my hand by accident, there's nothing I could possibly do to stop it.
No.
So in the shower,
that didn't happen.
In the shower, she was being washed down by the other dude, your
And
girl.
That's correct.
And you were washing down his girl.
That's correct.
Did he ever wash you?
No.
A little lower to the left.
Could you get my bowl?
There you go. Let me bend over for you. Hold on a second.
Massage my prostate.
And then, things happen from there.
That must be the grossest fucking orgy ever.
So you kissed this other woman?
They
in
did.
front of your girl?
They did. That was, yeah.
And then like half the turn on is her going, oh man, he gave it to me, and then I was, thinking, this, and then he grabbed my vagina, and
okay.
I mean, she didn't give you any details.
No, we never really went into details about
And
it.
she
It was
didn't
just,
want to know about you
it was
and
just
the other
like,
girl?
did you have a good time?
Excuse me, darling, don't you want to know about me? Not really.
I don't care what you
like
do.
think about it. That was the ugly side of the Woodstock sexual revolution. It wasn't all like the Stones at Nel Cote in France.
Right. It wasn't all Marianne Faithfull
It was
and
Scott the
Mick
engineer
Jagger.
and some equally hideous man.
I was Mick Jagger.
It wasn't Tony Franciosa.
Did she make a lot of noise with him? Like, did she
It
make?
wasn't all Michelle Phillips.
She made noise, and the girl I was with made noise. I mean,
You got her off.
I did.
What was the noise? Help!
Yeah, Rob.
Muffled screams.
She would say, "Stop raping me."
Go back, Robin. Go back to your vegetables, will you?
It wasn't Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice.
I was having more fun with people than vegetables.
Right.
Way to go, dude.
Sounds fantastic.
It was
You're the man.
It was. I'm not. I mean, it was fun. What can I tell you? It happened, and it was fun.
All right.
I enjoyed it. All of us did. I mean, because we did it we didn't do it every day, or we did it a few times. We didn't do it all the time.
And then
That's
you
it.
guys...
Was it like you go, hey, we're getting together with that couple, wink, wink?
No, we were always hanging out with that couple.
Yeah.
We were friends. I mean, the two girls were best friends.
Right.
So
did they ever get it on with each other, the two girls?
No. They're close, but not. I don't think they were into it.
But when would be the special night that you know?
There was no special night. There was no plans.
It conflicted with my bowling night one week.
We would just be hanging out, and it would happen. It was nothing made up or nothing that we set out to do.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm a swinger.
No, I'm not a swinger, that's for sure.
I'm not anymore, but there was a point in my life.
I was at Pluto's retreat.
No,
I wanted to go
Pluto's retreat.
I wanted to go to Plato's retreat, but they rejected me.
So they sent me with the dogs.
Guess who scored 2 tickets to the Ramones? CBGB.
One of you has got to blow me, though, for that. Not you, sir.
I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I know it's not for everybody. It was different, and it was...
the girls back then used to call me Bald Pit.
Now they just call me Stu.
Well, congratulations. I had no idea you were a swinger.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Oh, anytime.
Way to go, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now go beat off in your little room over there.
That's all I had to do now, just memories.
Thank you. Lisa G, is that what's happening?
That's it. We'll see you all
All right,
day.
thank you from the Howard 100 News team, and we'll be back right after these words.
Scott.
You were smiling while he was doing
So you were a real live stud back in the day.
Yeah, but you let
I
him
wasn't
do
a
it.
stud, but
What the hell's wrong?
Well, you were swinging. You were doing some exciting, sexy things.
yeah, we did some things. We did some nice things. It was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Now, right now, you've got a completely different lifestyle.
I do.
You've really settled in.
I have.
Do you ever think of having a throwback weekend and
Absolutely
getting
not.
back in there?
No, that doesn't happen.
Your current
That
wife
won't-
is not into that.
I mean, I'm not into it either. I mean, it's just something that happened when I was young, and it doesn't happen now, and it won't.
Why not? You don't have any desires to get in there.
No. Why would I have desires to do that?
I don't know. You get some thick shag carpeting,
Well,
get a little orgy music
young,
going.
I was young and single then. Why would I have fucking? Why would I want to do it now?
Well, why does anyone try to do anything throwback?
I didn't try to do
Well-
it. It just happened. I mean, things.
I'm just saying, maybe you want to have like a vintage weekend and get back in there just to see if you could.
No. Things change, and your life changes, and you move on, and that's what happened then. And this is what I'm married now, and I'm happy.
So it was a phase.
A phase. Good word there, Greg.
Thanks
it was
a lot.
phase.
Thanks a lot. All right, you go ahead. You play on, player.
Thank you.
You play on.
Hey, Dominic.
Is it real that Nancy was on today? I mean, I'm listening, and I feel like it's another world.
She's going to be on Dial-A-Date.
You're not going to, please promise me you're not going to ask her to ride the Simeon.
I can't promise that.
I'm not promising anything.
That's the first request.
That's right. Pretty wild, huh?
Is it, I mean, it's like not even real, the whole thing.
What do you think is more unreal? Nancy doing Dial-A-Date or Scott the engineer being a swinger in the 70s?
Number 2.
That's why I'm glad I missed the swinging period.
I'm a swinger. You know what's great about that?
It was fun.
You know, when you think of swingers, in our mind, we like to think of like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie with maybe, another hot couple or something. But the reality is, because when I used to watch Phil Donahue and Oprah and they'd have swingers on, the reality is it's Scott the engineer.
Yeah, they were like heinous people.
Yeah, it's like, I know I'm heinous, but it's time to swing. I mean, that's the reality of swinging.
Well, this weekend you had shows that were on. I couldn't go away from the radio. There were things from the past, like when Scott was going to have anal sex with
That
was one of the greatest shows.
Memory Lane was particularly great. I loved the Woody Indecent Proposal movie. Do you remember that one, Fred?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
One of his best.
One of the best.
I'm upset that I didn't hear what Dominic just said because I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Oh, my
was a
God.
great show.
And Howard wants to know, Scott, did you discuss it with his son? He says, yes, we had a long talk about it.
Oh.
He understood.
How did you understand that?
I think of my own dad. Imagine he came home from work one day and said, look, I have an opportunity to make $250,000. I'm going to have anal sex with a man.
That's one time where...
Like, I would just jump out a window and hang myself.
After we decided that
You
it
do
was
both.
just going to be Scott's head poking out of 2 curtains and him just getting fucked and just thinking of Scott's head just thrusting forward, and that's all you saw. Me and Stutter and John shared a cab to a certain place we both had to go, and it's the only time I shared a 10-minute cab ride with someone I knew where we didn't speak because we were laughing about it. we couldn't get the vision, like it had leaked from the show to lunch to a cab. Like we couldn't stop laughing.
Like, I have such respect for my dad. Like, I don't think my dad would have discussed it with me, but I imagine it would have been like, Howard, I need to tell you something I'm going to do because you might hear about it at school. Yeah. I'm going on a radio show and having anal sex with a porn star.
Oh, my God.
Well, that's so you can go to college.
Oh.
How do you approach your son? What do you say?
Son, I need to sit down with you and have a conversation right now. I hope you can handle it in a mature fashion.
Come here.
Now, here's what Daddy's going to be doing. Now, remind yourself when I tell you this that they'll only be seeing my face.
Remind you, we have a black cloud I have to somehow get rid of.
You want nice things and your mother wants nice things, and I have an opportunity to come into a windfall.
This chain of poverty's got to be broken. You've been chosen.
We can add 300 square feet to the house. The chain of poverty must be broken in our family.
You think about it after taxes, the reality is like you could have built a nice deck.
This is a chance for a new start for our family and a new deck. Daddy wants some copper gutters.
But Daddy, what are you going to do?
Well, let me explain to you. Look at me, son. As you can see, this is my only chance. There isn't a whole lot of opportunity for someone who behaves like me and looks like me.
We'll see who's the embarrassing loser when you're cooking on a brand new Viking grill.
I was also a swinger in the 70s.
Well, look, son, what I have to do is they're bringing in a black porn star with an enormous penis to put it in my ass for no less than 10 minutes.
How did that go?
While I'm on pay-per-view. But, of course, only my face will be seen as I take it in the ass. So you'll never witness. Also, this will take place in Giant Stadium, where I imagine many of the friends from school will be in the audience. And the Goodyear blimp will fly by.
How did Scott even think about it for 2 seconds?
He went home and talked about it.
Discussion with his family.
Discussion. That's right, I discussed it with my family. Not everybody can be a Trump.
They all agree is what he came back and said.
They all agree I should take it in the ass. What a family.
Yeah, no, his wife said yeah.
All right, I'm going to take an anonymous vote. I'm going to put out this hat, and I want you to write down there's supposed to be 3 votes, one of them mine. In
Okay,
each
we'll give one
you
to the dog, too.
Yes meaning daddy should take it in the ass, and no means no. Now, of course, you and your mother will get free tickets to this event.
And we'll have 10 additional.
Son, maybe you want to bring your prom date?
Hey, Scott.
Oh, his poor kid. His kid's a nice kid.
Would your band
though.
like to play while I get fucked in the ass?
Daddy, can I have a new bike?
Oh, man.
You're thinking small. I'm going to get a Honda Pilot.
That's a car.
Do you realize for $250,000 after taxes, I'll clear a whole 100,000? You're talking life-changing.
We could get a built-in pool.
But when
we
he
can get
comes
the
in the
clearance.
next day, he's very serious about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where is he?
Okay, you know what? I'm jealous of Dominic for having heard that. The next day, yeah, he really was still, like, he actually had that discussion. That's
It
priceless.
wasn't till after the weekend.
Yeah, he had a full weekend.
That's right, the full weekend before he came back and said, we really thought it through.
What would you give for a tape of that weekend discussion?
What would you get?
Anything. $250 grand.
I
He
might
could have got. All he had to do was tape the discussion. He could have got the money.
Scott, is it true you really sat your family down for a family discussion when it came to taking it in the ass?
You know what? I don't even.
It would have been the ultimate jackass move.
Remember exactly what happened.
How did you explain it to your son? I mean, really, what do you say to your son? Like, how do you approach that?
Good news and bad news.
No, really, what do you say in a serious way? I really do want to know. It must have been terribly uncomfortable. Go ahead. We'll be quiet.
We think about doing this embarrassing, we need the money, but I was thinking about doing this embarrassing.
Let me hear this explanation.
We always need the money.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, I'm thinking about doing this embarrassing.
I don't think he was in the room. I don't think it was just me and my wife.
So you
No,
lied.
you said everybody had
Well, you
agreed.
definitely said you went and had a discussion with your son about it, because that's very clear on the tape.
Shit, those tapes, they come back and haunt you.
Someone had a discussion with your kid.
The
How
best
do you
thing
bring it
is
up?
Scott has to fix these tapes so they're ready for broadcast.
Yeah. Make sure
What do
that
you say
part's
to your
clear.
son? I mean, how did he give you the blessing?
I don't know. You know what? I think I just put it out of my head after that. I don't remember.
No.
I really don't remember.
No.
I'm trying to think what went down exactly, and
But
I just
at some
you know,
point, it was.
Well, it was
brought up
uncomfortable.
to. I was brought up to.
Well, they knew about it because my wife heard the show, obviously.
Right.
So she told your son.
She might,
That's good.
Scotty Jr., any questions?
When Daddy
voted
comes,
yes twice.
when Daddy comes home, I just want you to vote yes.
Just say yes.
I found a way to send you to college. You know,
Your father's no provider.
But how did it all play up? Like, so Casey was talking about it, and then.
All right, here's the
and
deal.
then Scott, actually, you just yelled out, "Look, I would get fucked in the ass for $250."
That I remember. It was like Casey was calling these whack packers with ideas.
Right.
Would you do this for this money?
Right.
So would you do anal for 100,000?
Right.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'd do that. And Casey goes, yeah, Casey.
Right.
Yeah. Could I tell Howard? I go, yeah, go ahead. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So that's how it happened. So we weren't even on the air.
It
We were
started at 100 G's.
Yeah, it did. You know what it was?
started
When
at
I
100.
said we were going to do it in Giant Stadium on pay-per-view, he
Right,
put it up
then
to
he put
$250.
the price up. That's right.
Because I knew I'd generate the money.
I want to be a share partner.
I mean, you realize Giant Stadium would have been sold out.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
That's why the 250 figure was way low for Giant Stadium.
Well, you could have had merchandise.
You're an asshole. You should have charged $1 million. Yes,
Hey,
go ahead.
you know what I wanted to ask? I remember, that Scott went home and talked to his family about it, and then I remember that the reason why Scott said no, one of the big reasons was because his son started getting harassed at school. Like, what exactly happened?
I think he came home one day and said, people are telling me all these stories about,
Your daddy being a queer.
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, and I
Dad's
was
a
like,
queer.
all right, that's enough. We don't need this shit.
A lot of the kids at school are jealous.
Oh, wait, so
My
your
dad's going to be a star.
your poor son actually went through one day of kids ribbing him about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, which I said, you know what? It's not worth it.
I remember your sister called to discuss the anal sex.
sister?
Yeah, didn't she? She called you that weekend to discuss it with you.
Yeah, some family members
Yeah.
called. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what did she say?
She said, what are you, out of your mind? You don't,
Really?
you don't need the money that much, do you?
But Scott, you're not against the act in principle? Like, forget about money.
I'm against the
But
ass.
he's a swinger. I mean, he probably.
No, I didn't
he
do
took
that.
A shower with it.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, but you took a shower with a guy.
Yeah, so what?
You
So
know.
I didn't touch him.
No. Let's go back. Let's revisit this. $500,000 right now. Your son's older.
No, I'm
now.
done with that. I don't need that stuff.
You don't want it in your ass.
No.
All right.
$2 million.
Wait, Scott, $500,000? Seriously?
Does everybody have a price? Like Richard would suck cock for $1 million?
Right.
Right. So how
what's
much?
your
No,
price?
I don't have a price for that.
You did?
What happened?
It was, I don't know. It was a moment of
$2 million.
Can we just all step back for a minute? You left here not happy about getting fucked in the ass, but you left here almost like with the money in pocket. You were up for it. It wasn't like you were temporarily insane.
You know, sometimes
you were thinking the money, and
sometimes you reconsider and you say, all
Right.
right, that wasn't really what I wanted to do. I mean, after you think about it.
See, but
But it actually took a night's sleep.
But here's what happened.
No, wait a minute.
He didn't mind doing
the
it.
money was like, you know, we need the
The
money.
only thing he did was say, I need to go home and discuss it with my family. That was his only reservation.
Right.
And then they gave him the go-ahead, and he came back ready to
This
go.
project is greenlighted.
The two people closest to him in life gave him the go-ahead to get fucked in the ass in Giant Stadium on pay-per-view.
How did you explain to your son what it even meant?
You know what?
Son, I know you're not going to be able to
wasn't that long
understand.
ago, right? It was only
You know what, Dad? I brought it up to
5
my guidance
years ago.
counselor, and he said, "Go ahead, get ass fucked."
You revisited another sexual part of your past today.
Well,
The anal
Is that
insertion
sexual?
negotiation.
is that
and
sexual?
It's very sexual.
I don't know. I thought it
and
was more
sensual.
like. I thought it was more like. Oh, you like anal, huh? I have a friend that's interested in you, Joey Boots. is
when
his
you're
name?
no, when you're involved, I like anal. When it's your anus.
No. That's more like torture rather than sex.
Any regrets now that it's been 5 years or so?
No. It's a funny bit. It worked well, and then, it turned out that I decided that I was a sane person, not an insane person. So I have no regrets.
But what about the financial rewards? You could be in a whole different financial stratosphere here, if you will.
I could be, but I still have my sense of whatever it is I have to hold on to.
How about oral sex? Would you consider that now?
From who?
No, blowing someone.
But Evan, put the camera on Evan. He doesn't want to be on TV. now that he chimed in with his fucking ideas, he has to be on TV.
But seriously, you could have paid for a college tuition. You could have done some
Yeah.
big things with that money.
I could have, but
no regret.
No, not at all. Now the idea of oral may be interesting.
Giving oral.
No.
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Just kidding.
Well, I'm glad to see that your posterior is doing well. And
If you got a hot chick that wants to give me oral, that's fine with me. Other than that, we're not going there.
Ooh, I just thought of a good little hybrid of this.
But I'm
whole bet.
married, so I can't do that.
What about a hot chick strapping on and going a little deep in you?
A dildo going deep instead of a guy.
For cash, of course.
Not happening.
All right. This swinging stud is unwavering.
Gone.
All right, I'll let you get back. I'm sorry.
A wedding thing. And then, I get cold feet sometimes, and I just go, oh, fuck, what am I doing?
feet?
Yeah, it's just like, it's like, what are we doing? Getting married.
Put those feet in the fire.
Yeah, like, fuck everyone.
Fuck everyone.
If it's a financial thing, Beth and I could just, it was my idea, actually, to have, if we were getting married, to, like Beth said, let's just go off and get married somewhere. And I said, well, maybe you want to have a wedding. Maybe you want that experience. So, and then she got into it. Now she's into it.
Well, see, you always do this.
She's going to buy a dress, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, now forget it. You've started something you can't stop with a woman.
It's like a runaway train.
Yeah. You know what it is? I get horny and I come up with things. You know what I mean? I'm like, Beth knows that about me too. We'll be fucking and I'll go, oh, I just want to marry you in front of everyone and declare my love. And then I come and I'm like,
right.
What did I just say?
What?
You can't make any decisions
I
when
want to
you're
profess my
horny.
love in front of all my friends. I'm dropping loads.
I mean, a chick could get me to... a hot chick could get me to say I love the Mets before fucking her.
Hey!
Nah.
But I'm telling you, you've started a cycle now, Howard, that is not going to stop until you're at your son's Little League game.
That's right. That's what I was going to say. He's going to be coaching.
Hey, King of All Blacks, you're on
Joe
the air.
Paterno's going to be over personally teaching the kid.
Yo.
Good morning, Howard.
Quickly.
I didn't know that Beth wasn't Jewish. I thought all of this time she was Jewish.
Well, what difference does that make, first of
She's
all? Why do you care?
She's a Polish Catholic.
Yo, I did not. I just said a Drosky because I thought she was Jewish.
No.
You had a what?
A Drosky.
A Flosky, a Beth Ostrowski. I just thought a ski. I thought she was Jewish.
No, Ski is Polish.
Yo, so how are you gonna? I thought Jewish guys had to marry Jewish women.
You're an asshole. You really thought that. You thought Jewish guys have to marry Jewish
Yeah,
women.
like there's a law and you can't break it.
You don't know. You mean in all your years of living, you've never met people who were of mixed marriage?
Yeah, but I did, but it's odd. Like, it's like, and they always had problems. The other parents didn't like it, or,
I don't know how this got by you, King. Not too long ago, a couple of years ago, Howard said he went to an Easter dinner.
Yeah, but that's why he said it, because it's odd. It's not regular. That's why he said it.
But if he goes to an Easter dinner at Beth's house with her family, how could she be Jewish?
Yo, that's bug. I was listening to the radio just now, and you said she's into Jesus. I was like, what?
Well, yeah, her family's into, she's not a big Jesus person, but her mom is super Jesus. Her mom is married to Jesus. Her mom goes to church every Sunday.
Jesus.
Does she do the Stations of the Cross?
Oh, she does it all. She's super Christian.
So what do your parents say?
My sister's married to a guy who's not Jewish.
What?
Oh, jeez. King, catch up with everybody here.
Just when you think the King of All Blacks might have something going on in his head, he proves himself to be ridiculously
Yeah.
You see, my parents don't give a shit about that. There was a time my parents did, and my sister went through all that. My sister was engaged to a guy originally, not her husband now, but was engaged. And this dude wasn't Jewish. And my mom at that time was all about Jews. And she was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. This was me in high school listening to this. Yes, sister, she doesn't realize marriage is hard, and to have one strike against you.
There's a strike?
Yeah,
Strike one!
And for her, she doesn't understand not to be with a Jewish man. And I used to hear this every day. And then my mom started fighting with my sister, and the sisters.
They actually fought about
it? And this poor guy,
Ooh.
this guy, I remember, Charlie, he went through yelling and screaming with my parents and them freaking out, and my mom freaking out on him.
Wow.
Then my sister met another dude at Penn State. My sister went to Penn State.